I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, ack.
Enter, brother.
Yes, sir. Come on in. Pull up a chair. With that password, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2, not 3, not 4.
No,
not
thank
5.
you, LeBron. No matter how you listen in,
Not
Fox
5.
Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83. Wow. And now, live
We'll do it live
on YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Do it.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And we are indeed the Odd Couple on this Worship Wednesday. And guess what? You'll need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet. At least when people are still awake.
Gotta be up.
Sorry,
Only
Ben.
time it counts.
Ben, it doesn't count if nobody is just saying. Write it down.
Who all went to the party? Monty, did you go to this party? No?
Not this year.
Just you?
Monty took a flyer.
Just you?
No, Saga
Well,
was
just
there.
you and Aaron, but... Oh, gosh. So stupid.
Saga was
Is
there.
that good? And when as we walk the streets of San Francisco, are we going to be playing that behind Saga?
Yes.
The
Oh
whole
my
time.
gosh.
All right.
I'll hire DJ Punjabi for you.
Oh, my
My
gosh.
goodness
So stupid.
gracious. All right. Write it down. Commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen who can't figure out letters and numbers, 877-996-6369.
It's not trigonometry.
There you go. Nope. And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what we say to you, tough, because...
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
That's right.
Station.
With all that said, always remember...
Where was Alex with the Sunta Bunza?
Turn off your station.
Turn off your station.
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
Turn off your
What?
station.
Where you been?
Sun's been out.
Sun.
Look how tan I am.
Right.
I know you are so
I ain't gonna
brown.
lie. I was about to say this is an all-minority show. Then I was like, oh, wait, that's Alex.
Rob,
Oh,
caution.
wait, that's...
No, what? Don't
I'm so
say
brown.
me.
What, Rob?
No, that was a setup.
What, Rob?
You're so brown, ...
Does my application
How
MLB
brown?
Pro go through?
That's right.
Yes.
You're going to be a freelance on MLB
Yeah.
bonus season.
That's
Look at
really
you.
funny.
Unbelievable.
I'll cover NHL.
I thought we weren't allowed the DEI no more.
And NHL bro, because you need to know.
You know what?
You can
The
cover
ice is
5
mighty
black
cold.
players. There you
Because
go.
the ice is mighty cold. Because we like ice, too.
Oh, my God. Not now. I don't like it.
Stop.
Just saying. Let's go. Big show.
Dang
Let me welcome in my co-host, Kelvin.
Washington.
Oh, this is going to be a dumb show.
It is.
Hey, the whole band's back together. Yeah, this is going to be a dumb show. I can already
Well,
tell.
Alex, I'm serious. When I saw you walk in, I know you were, getting to your station and
Rob,
getting everything together. No,
Turn the
Caution.
station off.
I'm just saying. I saw your bun. I saw your brown
Whoa,
skin.
whoa.
Wait, what bun?
Your
Whoa.
Oh, my hair.
hair
Whoa.
bun.
Oh.
I didn't
Hey, yo,
say
Rob,
S.
this-
I said
Nah,
bun.
you be getting carried
Alex,
away,
is that a
bro.
bun?
I
You
said
be getting
bun.
carried away.
Rob, you want some?
No, I don't want that.
Rob G. Is that a pancake? Oh, we are weeks away from pancakes and buns.
Alex.
From cakes and buns. That's your new
Rob,
nickname.
Rob G, you're excited about San Francisco? You know
Wait.
what?
Not now.
Yeah, you over here. I'm about to get you a shirt that says cakes and buns. That's what you like. Are we?
Rob
Do we
G,
know?
we can go shopping in San Francisco.
Rob, you have to promise me you're going to take him to that convict spot, the one that's like it hires people.
Yes.
Yeah, is it Homeboy something?
No,
I know what you're talking about. Though. Oh, they
it's
run
a
the
restaurant.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they
a
run the
restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah, Rob G, we are going there, and I got to get the name of it. I don't know. It's just slipped my mind. but they hire ex-cons.
And they run the restaurant.
Cook, they run the restaurant. I'm telling you, Elijah, the food is delicious. I had a ribeye steak for $14 with potatoes and eggs. It's a great meal. $14 in downtown San Francisco. Off the water.
How many homeless people did you have to step over?
4 to get in. That's all.
Not 2.
It's not
bad.
That's
3.
It's a 4 homeless limit.
It's a 4. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. All right, you good now. Come on, come get this prime rib. Do you know we're staying yet? Do we all have our room and all that? Are you know?
Yeah.
Why did I get that email?
You didn't get that?
No.
When you're important, they tell you early. So.
Yeah, hey, I believe you.
Elijah was first.
Elijah
Rob
has
was second.
right.
I was third.
All right, Scott.
I don't know what
Elijah's always going to be first. He got a lot of work to do there.
He is.
We already know that.
Oh, man, I got to be there 6 days earlier. And I got to know. And
All right. Hey, let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew. We wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without him. Rob G is back. He's healthy, I hope. But Alex, are you all right? Put on a face mask.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
Why, Rob sick?
Yeah, you know he don't care.
Hey,
You know
come hug
Alex
me.
don't care. Yeah, see, told you. Alex
Give me
doesn't
some.
care about that stuff. He's one of those.
Antibodies.
It's a conspiracy thing. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you during the breaks, but you would have loved it. I had a mentalist on the show yesterday. Wait till I show you all the stuff. Yeah.
What's the name?
His name is Leor Shusire or something.
I
I'll tell
haven't
you
heard
later.
him.
You'd love him.
Okay.
I missed you.
Yes. All right.
You too, Rob G.
Alex is our engineer. You are, and it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Monty Bolaños is at the anchor desk. She'll keep us updated throughout the program.
Hi, you too.
Her hair is a little funky today. I like that. I don't mean it in a bad way.
He meant it, yeah.
Right?
Racist.
Dang,
What?
you've been out the game a long time now, Rob. You don't even know how to talk to women
Rob, some
no
people
more.
have curly hair.
I just
Her
washed
hair
it.
is funky. No, you're supposed to say hair looking fly, all fluffed
Thank
out, looking
you.
clean and pressed.
Clean?
And,
It's
yeah.
clean.
It's giving volume.
Thank you.
Funky is good, though.
Yeah, it's 76.
I didn't
Sexist.
I didn't say it smelled funky.
Her hair is all
right.
funky. Yeah,
Funky,
that
got it.
don't work like that,
Compliment.
Rob.
Compliment. Got it.
Yeah, it got some
compliment.
volume.
Got it.
You know what?
Thank
you know
you.
what they say? And I'm going to stick to this for the
Oh,
rest of the
God.
time I'm on Fox Sports Radio.
Rob, caution.
I'm heavy on the caution right now. Heavy on the caution.
They told me, and
Ah!
and you know what I did? They said, don't talk to the update people because you're going to get them mad. And I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
It's true,
No,
Rob. And that's
I'm
game
not
between
gonna
you
do
and
that.
Steve.
But
Man.
no, I'm just.
You put a listen, I never thought an S would get I never thought an S would get between y'all. I'm scared to say ribeye because it got RIB in it. Alex, it got RIB in it. I'm scared to say ribeye.
And you know S is not like a euphemism, like another word. No, just the
No, we
letter
did an
S.
S.
The letter
Apostrophe S.
Yes.
I'm
Ruin
scared
the
to say it.
relationship.
Hey, Rob G, I don't like to pluralize nothing now. I'm paranoid out
Rob,
here.
No
I still
more
remember
S's.
you like, oh, Steve DeSega, the best
Hey.
in the business. He's one of a kind. He's my guy to Steve with the news.
Yeah, I don't even want to say you two. Both of y'all Rob. I don't even want to put an S after the Robs.
All right,
I don't
I'm
even want to
sorry.
say Robs.
It's all good. I'm cool with it. Okay.
Oh, see that? Hey, that's what Rob G. That's why we just stick to basketball.
That's all. All
The
right.
baseball guys they get a little too tight about it.
And, of course, Elijah.
Never heard of him.
Our social media guru. He's our guy. All right.
Oh yeah, you can tell we all back. We are done with the segment already.
I know.
Coming up next.
Yeah.
Coming up next.
No. Let's
Rob
not
G
do
text
that.
him the tease.
Well, it's a good thing we're sticking to basketball, right? Because
Yes,
there
let's do
was
it.
a big basketball hullabaloo last night in Milwaukee. I don't know if you guys were paying attention.
Are you kidding?
Never miss it.
But the Milwaukee Bucks, who hosted the Minnesota Timberwolves, no Anthony Edwards, no Rudy
And they
Gobert.
got blowed out.
And
Blowed out.
Minnesota beat the brakes off of the Bucks, won by 30 plus.
It was
going
at one
away.
point it was like 77-43
Yep.
or something like
Yep.
that.
It was
Remember that? I asked
We were
you
on the
that.
air.
Yeah.
We were on the air. Like, wait, what?
It was so bad that the fans in Milwaukee, the home fans, were booing them heading into halftime. And then Giannis, being the guy that he is, returned the favor early in the third quarter, had an and one, turned, threw a thumbs down, and booed the home fans in return. He was asked about it after the game. Take a listen.
When you or your teammates or your team has gotten booed on the road, you've hit the fans with a thumbs down in those cities. Tonight you got booed at home. You did the same thing. Just kind of, I can't even think of the times you've gotten booed at home.
Never been a part. Do I? Have I? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
Just
Something new for me.
Just what that like kind of?
It has changed. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter. I thrive through adversity. I thrive when people don't believe in me. Doesn't matter if I'm on the road, if I'm at home, if I'm on my family dinner, if I'm at the practice facility against my teammate. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I've never been a part of something like that before. So it's something new for me. I like it though. I love it.
I got to say this, Kelvin. I'm done with Giannis. You hear me?
Well, that's a lot coming from you.
I'm done. And you know I was always a Giannis guy. I love the way he was independent. He wasn't running with the rest of the NBA stars. No, LeBron, I don't want to practice with you. All that. Won a championship by himself basically in Milwaukee. I loved all of that. But the idea that you have the audacity, the gall to boo the home fans when you turn in a stinker like that, with no Gobert and no Edwards, and you get blown out, and you don't think the paying customers have a right to boo you. That's what makes cheers so special, is because they could be boos, and you've been cheered to the highest mountaintop. And now Giannis has fallen in line with everybody else. Ungrateful, selfish, uncaring, and saying to the fans, the hell with you. You don't have a right. You just paid $400, and we decided not to show up against a shorthanded Minnesota Timberwolves team, and we're supposed to sit there and clap and be happy for the championship you won 3 years ago? Hell no, Giannis. Hell no. This is a current what have you done for me lately life that we live in. You got your confetti. You got your parade. We don't give a crap about that anymore. You guys should have had a W last night with them missing two parts of their stars. Yeah, all-stars in their starting lineup. And instead, you guys came out and laid an egg. And the fans have a right to boo you, and you have no right to ever boo the fans. Zero. I'm dead serious. Mm-hmm. You take it. Because you gladly take all the cheers and the applause, so you should take the boos when it's bad. That's what makes cheering so special, right?
Yeah.
Don't you remember the year Aaron Judge, they booed the hell out of him in April? He had a terrible April, and he wound up winning the MVP.
It's par for the course.
Come on, man.
Man, listen, we're the odd couple, but we ain't that odd right now. Might as well call us the even couple. Because we're in the same place. And I've been saying this for a bit, and you've been defending Giannis. And
I'm a bigot. I've always.
And I've been more critical of him in a few of the instances of, for you to be an MVP winner, multiple, and a candidate year in, year out, what have I said? I want more from you. Why aren't you perennially having a chance to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, a chance to be in the finals? Why are you that great, but your team isn't doing that great? 3 first-round exits. Haven't been really making a deep playoff run since you won the championship. And you bring up so many things. The fans are booing you because they have expectations, because they thought this team would be better, because they went to that game, looked at their sports ticker on their phone and said, oh, we got to win tonight.
Absolutely.
And Edwards ain't playing. Rudy, the good defensive player, ain't playing. We should be good tonight. We're trying to make some noise and gain some positioning in the East. Why are we so bad in the East? So the fans are not booing without cause. They're not booing for no reason. They're booing because they're disappointed in the team, and most importantly, they're booing because the leader of their team is not producing on the court. The team is not producing with Giannis on it. So I was disappointed. I'm disappointed with the flirting the last 2 years of, no, I don't want to trade. Well, I'm not saying I don't want one. Well, I'm not saying anything. Then what does he say a couple of months ago? It feels good to be the baddie. I'm the baddie now. I'm wanted. Everybody wants me. It feels good to be the baddie. He's going on that. He's booing the crowd. He gets rid of Griffin for Doc Rivers. Now you're mad at Doc Rivers for, I haven't liked the moves that he's made since he has decided, I want multiple championship. I have not liked the response from Giannis. I haven't liked a lot of the moves. You want Dame, they get you Dame. That doesn't work out. And you don't just you don't blame yourself. You blame them again. What are we doing next? Who do you got? And so I haven't liked the last 2 years from him. Trade or no trade, won't say, won't, been non-committal. Now we find out wanted something to do with the Knicks. Like I said, I'm a baddie now. It feels good to be wanted. I haven't liked the way Giannis has been handling himself as he's feeling the pressure of wanting to have multiple championships. He's not responding well. You never boo your fans who have all the rights to boo you when you're playing that poorly, and the team is playing that poorly as a whole in the Eastern Conference.
All right, 877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. Where are you on this? Is Giannis justified? Because I'm with now, Giannis, I can't stand you or Popel or whatever his name is.
What's wrong with that?
I can't stand you or Popel or whatever.
Giannis, I'm going to boo you.
Exactly.
Yo, that's his new one, Rob G. Giannis, I'm going to boo you.
Unbelievable. Where are you? You side with Giannis? Fans should never boo the home team? Or is it warranted? 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. It is the Odd Couple on a Worship Wednesday, and I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I'm fired up like Drewski just made a video about the church. I'm just saying. That's where I'm at. I'm in these streets.
Hold on. Your phone just rang. I think it's Chris Broussard.
There it is. No, it is the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, and you know what you need to do. Stick and stay.
Because we always forgot, Giannis is like this in the US of A.
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit, you know what I'm saying?
In the US of A.
I don't know if it's called breaking news at this point, but Shams Charania reported earlier on Friday that the Grizzlies are now, quote, entertaining offers to potentially move All-Star Ja Morant. Ja Morant's 26 years old, under contract through the 27-28 season. Key thing, though, he's eligible for a massive extension, so whatever team that acquires him, you'd have to assume they're doing so to keep him long-term. Problem is, you alluded to, he had a lot of off-the-court issues a couple of years ago, and he is in the midst of what is easily the worst season of his career. 19 points a game, 7.5 assists, shooting a career low 40% from the field, 20% from three. And in fact, the Grizzlies were not a great team. Are 10-9 without him this season and 6-12 when he plays.
I have no interest in him. And you know what? I think the Grizzlies, they made a mistake. Because when he came back and he had the second incident with the gun, you know, and the after being suspended.
Yeah.
That's probably when they should have called around and said, hey, anybody interested, do it nice and quiet, and then he should have been traded because you wait too long, and now look at what you have. You have a mess on your hands, and forget about the off the course. He's not playing well. So you wonder, is he really committed to it? How much he really is into, you know what I mean? Like, has he lost his zest or for basketball? Like you hear players talking about that. Like, oh, I don't like basketball like that anymore. I lost my passion for the game or whatever. I just got to question it now because he's not the same player. And then I don't know what team is going to take him off your hands with the idea of having to pay him. Now, I've seen big players with contracts get picked up, right? But the contract has already been signed, and you're just hoping, you know what I mean, to get something out of him. You have to give him fresh, new money. And I don't know. Who's going to give him fresh, new money? That's the issue.
Maybe the Wizards and pair him with Trae Young. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's you call it the Sacramento Kings, Siberia. I think what's disappointing in this is a couple of things. There was a point throughout his career where his team, when he would go down with injuries or when he would go down because of being Ja Wick, not John Wick, and the team would still play well without him. Like, there was a period where I think they were like 33-8 without him or something crazy a couple, 2-3 years ago. And then you look at, of course, this season, as Rob G just mentioned. Hey, they're 10-9 without him, which isn't great, but it's above 500, and they're 6-12 with him. And I think what's damning, Rob, you know this. Look, I go through a lot of my personal life. You go through a lot in your personal life, professional lives as well. But you try to still bring it on air, right? Or teaching at USC, or in my case, TV with Spectrum News 1. You try to still push through, bring your A game. When things aren't going well, A game. When things are going good, A game. And that's one of the things I loved about Kobe Bryant. He was going through hell, but he was able to compartmentalize. And I say that to say, just because you're going through a lot, Ja, with the team, you're not happy, it shouldn't reflect on the court. And that's what's troubling, is that he's not playing well. He seems disinterested. He's already talked about, somebody asked him, are you having fun? He said, I ain't having fun. It's not enjoyable. And as a professional, dude, this thing is a roller coaster ride. And it ain't always going to be fun. And everything isn't always going to be perfectly idealistic. Sometimes you're going to be in a funk. But the idea that you're not playing hard, you're not performing, you're not showing up for your team, that's what disturbs me. And if I'm a buyer in this thing, I would say, because what if in a year something doesn't go right? What if we try to pair him with a superstar and it just isn't working out? Is that how he's going to reply? Would that be his response? So that's, to me, the most damning part of all this is the lack of professionalism off the field with the whole John Wick and all that stuff, the guns, to then now on the field when things aren't going your way. I see how it's reflected on the court, and I don't like that.
I don't know what to make. It's amazing.
Is he redeemable, Rob? He's only 26, I guess, 26,
no,
27.
No. And the reason I'm going to say that is because of the amount of money you have to pay him. That's the issue. Like if he had to rework himself, go to a team, right? Build himself back up, show his passion for the game, regain his – the guy's too young. He can still play. That's not the issue, but he's not playing well. Do that first and regain people as far as his ability and the off-the-field stuff, and just be a young guy who's thrilled to be in the NBA, you know what I mean, and having fun and getting back to that guy.
It is the Odd Couple. He's Rob. I'm Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. DJ Ali Alex on the ones and twos. Always check out the YouTube channel. We're simulcasting live right now. If you're there, just search Odd Couple FSR. Then while you're there, subscribe, like, share, comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. We love it. And Rob G is back, so he'll read some of the comments from the Odd Mob YouTubians as well. So looking forward to that. Still a lot left in the show as well. Coming up next hour, we will have Henry McKenna. We'll do that with him. We'll talk some NFL headlines. And then also in the last hour, we'll have Sam Quinn, CBS Sports NBA reporter, too. So a lot to get to. Speaking of the NBA, Rob, 877-99 on Fox. Giannis, Mr. Likeable. Everybody enjoyed him lately. Has been had a bunch of faux pas, and booing his own home crowd is one of them for Rob and I. But maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're missing it. 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
Let's start with Marty in Kentucky. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Marty? How is River doing?
Oh, he's in the middle. He's on middle of basketball season. He's on two teams.
Wow.
He's learning a lot this year. He's got a really great coach. He's got two great coaches. We've been very lucky.
Awesome. What you got for us, Marty?
You know, by the way, I'm glad Alex got a good tan. What's up, Alex? I bet he's about 4 shades darker than Broussard right now.
Oh, no, definitely.
That is funny.
My butt might be too.
Yes, that's definitely true.
No, yeah, that's
well,
funny.
guys, I'm with Rob here. I used to be big on Giannis. I thought he was a leader, and lately since the championship, the way he handles situations, the way he lets things that he can't control bother him, my opinion has changed, and I've really noticed that wherever Drew Holiday goes, the teams get better. And I'm sorry.
It's a good point.
The leader of that team, the leader, not the best player, but
Right.
the leader, may have been Drew Holiday.
Marty, I think you're spot on, and thanks for the call.
Big fan
buddy.
of
We
Drew.
appreciate it.
Big fan of Drew, man.
Andrew. Thank you, Marty. Andrew in Peoria. It's got to be Illinois. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Andrew?
Yeah, I just want to say, as a Red Sox fan, I know all about booing your own team. Like, I don't understand why you can boo your fans because they're coming out there and they're paying your
Yes.
Right.
You know,
And you know that the Boston, are you kidding? Boston, New York, Philadelphia. Man, if you don't put up a good show, people are going to boo.
People don't mind a loss, but you got to compete.
Right.
Right. So I don't understand it. I really liked Giannis before, when he won the championship. I was glad he did. I thought it was great, for an international player, coming from Greece and everything, bringing his family. And it's like, that's all great. But it's like, now it's like, you got to step up, man. Like,
100%.
put it on yourself.
That's my point
Thanks,
there.
Andrew.
You're too good at MVP candidate to not be in the mix in
Appreciate
the East.
it.
He's never in the mix in the East, Robin. It makes no sense, and that's why I think the fans are mad. How we got one of the best top 2-3 players in the league, and it doesn't amount to us being competitive in the playoffs?
No doubt. Leo in NYC, New York City. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Leo?
Boo, boo. I'm booing the Odd Couple right
What?
now because what are we talking about here? I mean, seriously, the fans boo him. He booed them back, and now the fans have the pennies in the bunch. Seriously, Rob, that's what we're doing now. We all sit here and talk. We say the players need to grow up and take criticism and take the booing. Now he booed them back jokingly. He didn't flip them off.
You can't flip off the fans. They pay to come see you play. What are you saying?
Okay, Rob, so now what? Oh, Giannis booed me. I'm not going to come back to watch the game or buy his jersey. Okay, big deal. Grow a pair, too. I mean, seriously, that's what we're doing now, Rob? Come on.
Wow. You going to get it, Leo? Because it ain't Trash Talking Tuesday. We
That's
can
all
get
right,
at him.
Leo, that's
you
right.
can talk. We're not NOTing today.
Listen
Leo,
to
let me tell you
Leo.
something, Leo. This is how it starts. Okay, then you keep disrespecting your fan, and then you mess around and wearing paper bags over the face. Then you mess around, they stop showing up, and then you become super irrelevant.
Leo think every arena in every city is filled, and it ain't.
Not at all.
It ain't like that.
And that's not
It
acting
ain't
like Milwaukee
that.
ain't the Knicks, Leo. They can lose some fans.
All right, I know. Here's our arch enemy, Jerome in Charleston. I don't know why.
Oh, let me
he
see.
calls every day to rip on me. Do you
And
agree
I'm not
with me?
wishing you a Valentine's Day.
Jerome in Charleston, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Look, you rip on me way more than I rip on you. Tell Giannis his days in Milwaukee are numbered. It's like that old saying goes, I don't need you. I can do bad all by myself.
Right.
Have a nice day, Giannis. You're not going to be in Milwaukee for past this year. I can promise you that. There's no way you can talk to the fans, the paying customers, with all the zeros on your contract and stay in Milwaukee. It ain't going to happen. It's only a matter of time.
Leo,
here we go.
Leo, nothing you want to say to Rob before you
No,
go?
Jerome.
I mean, Jerome?
No, he's in
All
a good
right.
mood. We're on the same
I
page
like
today.
that. Because y'all be going at it, boy.
I know, Jerome. That's
I
pretty
know I'm not going to wish you a good Valentine's Day. I hope Cupid doesn't strike you with his arrow. That's how you be. All right, on the way, we got to talk to stay or not to stay.
Rob G, you see the time on this? We're hitting this. This is what we're doing.
A decision.
Because I'm back. I heard the podcast. You guys were at 36.
Hey, we didn't ask you. You holding us up
Hey.
right now. We didn't ask you
We
right
need to
now.
get there, right
We
there.
got to get there. Monty Bolaños
It's 4:30
has
on the
your
dot.
updates.
On the dot.
announced his retirement today after 13 seasons. In the NBA, Ivica Zubac has been ruled out for the Clippers game tonight against the Wizards. Right now in the NBA, late in the first quarter, the Raptors lead the Pacers 28-11, while the Cavaliers are up on the 76ers 30-16. In men's college hoops, Iowa leads number 5 Purdue at halftime 34-31, and halfway through the first half, Ole Miss is leading number 21 Georgia 22-15. In the NHL, the Kraken and the Devils are tied at 1 apiece with about 7 minutes to go in the first period. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you.
Jess.
Appreciate it. Look at that, boy. We on time. It is the odd couple, Rob and Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. So on time, we need to ruin it and make Rob G mad again.
It's all good. We're on time.
We
We're
are
on schedule.
Well, Rob G, but you can set this up to stay or not to stay. It's starting to become kind of a challenge for college football players, specifically quarterbacks, because the money's so good. They're like, go, stay, get a bunch of money. And somebody had a decision to make and decided to leave, but might have left a whole lot on the table.
Yeah, this is a really interesting story. First off, let's work backwards. Earlier today, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore, we talked about him during the playoff game last week. He's widely viewed as the second best quarterback prospect who would have been available.
He didn't play that well.
He's going back to school, back to Oregon. He's going to come out next year instead, which means
right, he didn't play that well.
He did not play well.
You talk about the time to not do it.
Right,
exactly.
that was
I don't
it.
think one game cost you, but it didn't help.
But people watching were like, huh? Is he ready? Maybe
so
he's
what
not
that
ready.
means is that Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson, who was a fringe first rounder at best about a week ago, is now widely viewed as the second best prospect and now presumably could go in the first round. What's interesting about Ty Simpson is over the weekend he did an interview with On3 Sports, and he detailed.
I never miss On3.
We know.
I never miss MLB Bro either.
What? See, now why you got to bring up MLB Bro? You see, he was holding on to that. He just can't. Any chance he gets to hurt me, he does.
I try to. Someone's got to do it.
That's true.
Calvin's nice. I don't got to be nice to you.
I'll be mean to Rob.
Because you guys are too close together. They might actually fight. We have a big glass in between us, so we can fight.
We're going to fight.
We are going to fight. Oh,
so
you meant y'all two.
Ty Simpson told On3 that after the season ended for the Crimson Tide, he got offers from Miami and Tennessee for $4 million. Ole Miss comes in, we'll beat the $4 million. Tennessee says we'll give you $5 million. Miami comes back, says we'll give you $6.5 million, and Ole Miss says we'll match it. Before they even negotiated, he was getting offered $6.5 million to go back to school and transfer elsewhere with NIL. Instead, he's saying, nope, hell no, I'm going pro, which sounds good except for one problem, guys.
Don't say it.
History says that if you have 15 or fewer starts than in college, you are going to flame out of the NFL quickly.
Okay, but I'll be the one that doesn't do that.
The only success story has been Cam Newton.
Rob G, tell Rob G we said set the table, not make the table.
I'm sorry.
Eat at the table, not bring us dessert.
Breadcrumbs,
Eat all the breadcrumbs. He paid the bill. Settle down at the table, Rob G.
All right, coming up next is Shekel City. I mean,
I'm sitting here, I'm already like, ooh, I'm going to bring this point up. And then, guys, let me tell you, hey, Rob G, you missed us.
He missed us because he was gone for 2 days.
Yeah, goodness. I ain't got nothing to say.
And Rob G, unbelievable.
Stole all my good points.
Actually listening to the show when he was at home.
He was really under the weather.
I mean,
he listened
to us. Mad.
Right?
So mad.
I can't believe. Did you stumble? Did you accidentally open the iHeart and we were at your preset?
Right.
Yes.
What happened?
And then I had to go back and listen to the podcast for another reason. I was like, oh, God.
Oh God.
Again?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, your
all
wife
right, I'm
was
just
big
going to say
mad.
this. If they projected him because of Moore not going and you're going to be the second quarterback, here's your opportunity where you were thought of maybe a second rounder. This is a golden opportunity. It really is. And I think that's why his people are like, teams need quarterbacks, you know? And all these people are bidding for you not because you're not good, because they think you are good. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're willing to pay $7 million for me on a college level. I'm ready to go to the NFL. Let me get an opportunity, and I think it's the right move if your people have, talked to scouts where he's at after his season, and all that kind of stuff. The reason that Moore is going back is probably because of the poor performance, and people are like, well, you just, maybe another year would help you because people now have cooled on you.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
It does. And there's a reason why Moore is going back, too. Moore really hasn't had those starts. And I think that's a key part that Rob G, he couldn't stop talking, and I was going to bring up. Oh, I didn't see him right there. My bad, Rob G. I didn't see you.
Look at that. You're getting ripped on your first day back.
It's simply that. You guys know I've stood up here now for a year and a half, whatever it's been. I've been big on
Is
these
that it?
quarterbacks. Yeah, I know, right? Wait.
I was going to say 4
Feels
years.
longer.
I'm just saying.
Look at that. Don't make this whole show smoke with everybody, all right? Don't turn me into Jerome.
All right.
It's starting to – but look, I always bring this up. These quarterbacks that are coming in and having some good or moderate success, they've been able to have 30, 35, 40, 45 starts in college because they played for the year and then they transferred for another year somewhere else. But they've been able to be a starter a couple of seasons, maybe even 3 seasons. And I feel like you're needing that more. So he has an opportunity, Rob, to me, the best of both worlds. This ain't early, mid-2000s where I went back to college, but I'm not getting any money. This is I can make $6, $7, $8 million, hopefully perform better, hopefully get into the college football playoffs. You never know, win a national championship and come right back and be a 1 or 2 pick again. $8 million, come right back, get better starts under me, get some better decision-making and hone in on my craft even more. I'm not mad at that. So normally I would be with you. If you got a chance to go pro, go pro. But if you're a really, really good quarterback like this, you can only get better, and I can go make $6, $8 million.
I disagree. You could get hurt. The longer you're out, the more that they nitpick at your fundamentals. They look at
you should be getting better.
No, but
because
it's not
you
always,
only had how many starts? 13 starts.
Well, ask Matt Leinart. How did Matt Leinart go from the first overall pick to the 10th the next year? Because he didn't. They looked at him and all of a sudden they felt other people were better. Am I right? He was going to be the number 1 pick the next year. He goes back to college because he says he likes the dorm life, which is, I guess, you can't like the dorm life when you're a millionaire in the NFL.
That dorm life for USC in the mid-2000s was hitting different.
Oh, yeah, okay, but you can't do that if you're a pro player.
He was a pro player.
Okay.
He was the Los Angeles Trojans.
You get my point, which is, for anybody, I would never want to take a guy like that.
But Leinart was so high that he could only go low. Ty Simpson was, you're good, you can get better.
Yeah,
that's the difference. I get what you're saying. Leinart was at the top of the top of the top.
But you could also get hurt playing another year, right?
They'll pick you up.
You could have a bad year, right? A bad year. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. And
I'm never going to
whenever someone's going to say you can make it to the league or you have that, I want to be in the league.
Am I trying to get in? Or am I trying to fit in?
No, I'm trying to get into the league.
I'm trying to get better, have some starts, so I can be a guy in the league.
I don't want to go back to college where I could get hurt or I can play poorly.
Because you got 6, 7 colleges you go. You've been going, but you're Rodney Dangerfield. Didn't he go back to college? Back to school at 88?
Was it 88? Even that old?
No, something like that. It's funny how we always make fun of that era. He probably was like 38 in that movie.
I know, and looking like 60. He's 65.
By the way, when you dropped your Rams jersey in junior or senior year, you were 36.
What did I look like?
You look almost at the same age.
Did you see the picture of me in high school wearing a Rams jersey?
I think you mistake. You meant that was you at Columbia or something.
No, that was
you at SCUGUC the third, whatever college you went to.
I was like 17 years old. I'll show you the picture.
No way. Alex, I can't wait for him to show you the picture.
I was in high school, and any people on social media, if you saw it, and I never saw that picture. It was my birthday.
By the way, you said that. Where'd it come from?
A buddy of mine who went to high school with me. Okay. I guess he had it, and it was and he sent it to me the morning of my birthday, and I was like, "Where's this? I've never seen this picture."
That is so funny you mentioned that.
It's a Pat Hayden Rams jersey. He was a quarterback for the.
That's a good picture for that to be 1958 or whatever.
What? He took. Hey, it was still in the 80s.
Yeah, no, that was a good pick. But did you look easily? You easily had a 401k and 2 kids and an alimony.
Some people say I look a little like Magic in that picture. No?
All right, settle down.
No, I'm just saying.
Settle down. But you look like that era, man, like 81 Magic, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
all right, see this? Let's pull that picture up so Alex can see that.
Wait till you see it.
No, y'all looked old back in the day.
I had a nice afro, was combed, it was picked out nice.
The fro was on point.
It was.
Lineup
was
tight.
All even, tight.
Even, I'll give you that.
You know, I was pulling the chicks in high school back then.
I believe you. You just left a massive joke that I'm
no,
you're
don't
lucky.
Say it.
You're lucky.
Don't say it.
I'm just being a mature adult. Monty, it's a new year, new me. Okay? New year, new
Heard Rob was cleaning up around the stationery stores. That's what I heard. Is that true?
I'm not dealing with you.
I'm not dealing with Rob G.
What? Back in the day, you know that you were a writer. They're like, hey, find a local Staples or a Kinko's.
There
and
were
I bet you,
trust
Rob,
me,
just
it was a local drugstore. There was no Staples and there was no Kinko's.
No, okay.
In the 80s, 1981.
That's not what I heard.
Nah, that's not what we read. That is not what we read.
We'll never get over that Kinko's letter, huh?
No, that was legendary. That boy, Rob. The million.
All right, whatever. All right, let's go.
Checo City play of the day on the way, and we're gonna rehash this Kinko. Go pull that up. It's the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. Go get the Kinko. We're gonna see it again.
Big news of the day, and to me, there were only two options for Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
To get fired or step down. They lose. You said that they wouldn't win. You called it right. Do you hear that? It's on tape.
I don't even know who you
I just
are
said
right
you
now.
called it right.
See, and
you
I
got
can't
it
even
right.
record it with my phone. I don't have my phone
No,
next
you don't
to
need
me.
your phone. You got
Elijah,
it.
get this for
No,
me.
You got it right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you called it.
Yeah.
They didn't win, and there was no choice really. Because
why do you say that?
Because 19 years is a long time, and I just think you need to change the voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's not that he can't coach or he can't go somewhere else. I'm serious. 19 years as a football coach is a very, very long, especially you get that in college where guys stick around forever, but 19 years as a head coach in the NFL is an eternity, seriously. And it had just gotten stale there. They haven't won a playoff game. They've lost 7 straight now. They just had a lot. They can't get over that hump, and it was time. So I wasn't surprised when I heard the news because they don't fire anybody. So I'm not shocked. Am I right? They don't fire anybody. Everybody was left on their own or stepped down. It's a family-owned business. It ain't a corporation. It's not cold. It's warm and fuzzy in Pittsburgh. That's why they've had 3 coaches in 60 years.
Yep.
That's just how they operate, and I get it. But they knew it was time. You knew it was time. We even had that conversation not too long ago. That was up on social. If you go back and look at one of our shows, we talk about it. And I said, other than winning the Super Bowl, I would be ready to move off, even if he won a playoff game. I said that because it's too long. So I'm not surprised. Where are you?
No, not surprised. And honestly, when you and I, this is what we do. We're the Odd Couple, so we have subjects and conversations and topics that we beef on or disagree on, and a handful of them will carry all around until the final thing happens. I say the Lions are making the playoffs. You say they're not. We got to obviously wait till it happens. I said in the offseason, I didn't like them waiting on Aaron Rodgers. We have to wait to see and waiting on that. And the reason why I didn't like it was I didn't like Mike Tomlin pairing himself with that in the organization. And it wasn't that Aaron Rodgers was bad. It's like asking LeBron to do stuff he can't do now. LeBron ain't playing the best defense in the world. Well, he's 42, 41 years old. He's not going to be the best defender. And asking Aaron Rodgers to save a franchise, to me, was unrealistic. And that's what they were looking for. They wanted to turn some things around, win playoff games, and be competitive again in that regard. And I just never saw how that was going to be feasible with this team. The way they're comprised, they're not offensively
But they did
inclined.
win the division. I think you're being a little bit like but your expectation, just be honest.
Yes.
Was that they weren't going to win a division. They weren't going to win 10 games. You didn't believe in any of that. Could you say that?
Yes. No, but here's
that's all I'm saying.
I'm really going to answer
okay.
it. I always kept saying they would be the exact same. That's verbatim what I was saying.
But they weren't the same.
They were 10-7. They were 10-7 last year.
What was Aaron Rodgers' record with them? He didn't play every game.
I know the Pittsburgh Steelers were 10 and Russell Wilson didn't play every game.
He didn't play every game. No. And the other one is they lost their last 5 to start to end the season.
But I'm saying
it wasn't the same season.
Rob, that wasn't the point. The point wasn't, well, let's just win a few at the end. No, the point was win in the postseason. And they looked horrible in the postseason, and they have for years now with him.
They
6
went
games in a row, Rob.
They went to Detroit.
From the Fox.
They went to Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
Rob, this is the postseason.
No. But I'm just trying to say you can't. When you say that, they went to Detroit in a must-have game.
I don't care. I genuinely don't. Their goal was to win a game in the postseason, which is bad to me that you're so desperate just to win one.
It's not.
Don't you want to make
anything?
Look at the Patriots.
I wanted to keep this on Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
I want to keep it on Mike Tomlin.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
he chose to pair himself. They made it a bromance, right? They're all in. And to me, I'm saying, don't you see that you all are offensively deficient? You guys don't run a good offense. This is prior to Aaron Rodgers. It was last. They're struggling offensively. That's what they haven't been for years. They struggled at the position. And I think Mike Tomlin, there's no way, I don't care what job you get,
that you get 19 guaranteed years. That's impressive. That's remarkable, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. And it's okay to move on.
When you think of Mike Tomlin, what do you think of? I'm just curious.
I think of
what do you think?
A leader of men. Like if you're just saying, what's the word association? Mike Tomlin, I'm gonna go leader of men. That's the first thing I think of. He's a leader of men. Men buy into him. The system.
So
the
you don't think
culture.
of him as a great coach, right?
Well, yeah,
No.
leader of men.
Like one thing. You just got to give me one.
Leader of men.
Okay.
Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Appreciate you all listening again. Still a lot coming up in the show. Next hour, we will have Henry McKenna, Fox Sports national info writer.
Wow.
Third hour, Sam Quinn.
Alex saw the picture. He said, I look ripped. I look like I was on a football team.
You look good.
Right? You did.
For 17. Or 34?
34. Easily. You got held back a whole lot.
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bring back that Giannis. It is time for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
Did I do that? Did I do that?
What did you do?
Did I do that? All right. 1-2 last night.
They let you down.
17-12 since the restart.
Rob G, is he making money? 7-3 in Vegas. Is that money?
That's
All
okay.
right.
I'm
All
not
right.
like 500. All right. Tonight, I got the Pelicans plus 1.5 at home taking on the Brooklyn Nets.
That is some. They should pay the fans to watch that
There you
game.
go.
We'll
Pelicans
pay
plus
you.
1.5 best bet. I got the Nuggets plus 1.5 at Dallas.
How many nuggets you eating?
I know. I got a 6-piece with some honey mustard.
Only 6?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's because it came with a burger and a fry and a
And
drink
a
too.
drink,
Okay.
you know, all
right.
that. Exactly. That's the only time I eat the Nuggets.
I was about to
when I get
say,
the whole
only
package.
6 ain't going to be enough.
And the Clippers minus 12.5 taking on Washington here in L.A. So Clippers minus 12.5, Nuggets plus 1.5, and the Pelicans plus 1.5. And Kelvin, remember, I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on. And I did post the wings and the fries I had today. Kelvin brought lunch today.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Wild Wings. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I ain't going to lie. They look good, too.
And you know what?
But you got to branch out. It can't just always be lemon pepper.
No, that was
Was those just regular?
Parmesan garlic.
Oh, Parmesan garlic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Parmesan garlic.
Oh, God.
They were so good.
I love a dry rub.
You
Oh
might.
my God. No.
What?
I need it to be the wet rub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need the wet rub.
Okay, Rob, that's a little too far.
No, I'm talking about the wet.
No, Rob, don't approve of that,
Okay,
Rob.
all right.
It's time for your tie rack play of the day.
McCollum, he loses and leaves the basketball. Here comes
LeBron said, I'm not missing a dunk.
Rob, say that on air.
Oh, man.
That's Lakers radio.
That Lakers radio.
That
there.
was Lakers radio.
Yeah. Brought to you by Rich Paul. Spectrum.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
I couldn't hear.
there
I'm
you
sorry. I
go.
was just hearing outrageousness. I better get that one right. It was Spectrum Sportsnet. Shout out to them.
Monty, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm trying to hold on to my job.
Well,
It's
you
only
are.
January.
I mean, you fighting for your life today.
I know.
And that was your Tire Rack play of the day, brought to you by Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. That's right, they'll come to you. TireRack.com, the way tire buying
should be.
Elijah, do we have that picture or we don't have it? No.
Never heard of him.
No, he doesn't have it.
Oh, you're trying to get it up
Okay.
so they can, for the
for
YouTubians?
the YouTube people. I just sent it to him, but he doesn't have it yet.
Elijah, pull it up.
No, he doesn't have it yet. And that's all good. It's all good. Don't rush.
He'll get it up. He'll have some cool graphic and
We'll
all
do
that
it.
good
We'll
stuff.
do it, yeah.
Well, while he's pulling that up, you got smoke with the Charlotte Hornets? Because they're trying to honor people. They're trying to show love to people. They're trying to show.
Are you Lynn Jones now? Like she's going to be at Del Curry's.
What do they say in Charlotte? Like I don't know. Like North Carolina. Like I don't know what to say in there. She said Duval.
Okay.
You got a problem with the Curry family being honored?
Yes,
Huh?
I do. Del Curry is getting his number retired. He was never an all-star. He was the sixth man of the. I mean, Kelvin, have we lowered the bar? The bar is so low, even Steph Curry can jump over it. I mean, that's where it is.
Jokic, because that's too low at that point.
I mean, Del Curry's a nice guy, and I'm not mad at him. And he fortunate enough to have a couple of sons who made it to the NBA, and then one is a legendary player. And I give him all respect. DNA, him and his wife, beautiful. Charlotte, really? Del Curry? Really?
Listen.
How about chicken curry? You might as well. We want to.
I'll take some curry chicken. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just
air fry them things.
Del Curry. Seriously.
Okay, this is
Can
where
we
me and
stop?
you. This is where me and you get into it.
I just can't believe it.
You act like we read that the new Basketball Hall of Fame was honoring Del Curry. This is the Charlotte ain't got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar walking through that door.
But can you be an all-star?
George Mikan ain't walking through that door.
Can you be an all-star? Can you be
Kobe ain't walking through the door. God bless the dead.
If Del Curry's in, LaMelo's already going to be. You got to get a statue for LaMelo already. Because if you're putting Del Curry, who averaged 11 points in his
second
career,
all-time scorer,
11 points,
second all-time scorer. Make sure you put some respect on them points.
Where's Alonzo Mourning, Grandma,
Larry Johnson,
right?
Muggsy Bogues?
Muggsy Bogues should be in. What did he average? 9. I mean, he averaged 9 or 10. I mean, how's
I thought
Muggsy?
You said he was 4'9". I was gonna say relax. Give him his 5'3".
Muggsy Bogues. Who else? Anybody who ever put on a uniform. I mean. Come on.
This is where we differ.
Del Curry? Seriously.
I have no problem. Now,
what did he do?
I'm dead serious.
What did he do in his career?
When you have people who
was the other one, the terrible one, Tony
Allen. You always disrespect Tony Allen.
Another
He was the literal reason of grit and
another
grind.
non-all-star.
First team all defense.
How many all-star games? None.
That's
How
all
could
right.
you not be an all-star.
Because I'm the all-star in Memphis. Dang it. You were in Detroit for 20 years. That means, what do we talk about off the air all the time? Man, the games, like a basketball used to be so good. You cover it from 0 to 100, the points. You were able to. Tayshaun Prince, the Palace Prince, you know how much he meant to that team. And if they said Tayshaun is going to get
retired,
I'm saying they could.
At least he won a championship. At least he made an all-star team.
But would you be
God.
mad?
No, but at least he won something. Del Curry didn't win anything.
Charlotte
Del
ain't
Curry,
winning nothing.
Stop it.
They got to have something to celebrate.
I just named you a couple players. Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Muggsy Bogues.
They got to be in there, right?
Stop it. No.
Google that. They're not retired yet?
No.
Okay, wait.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Charlotte, I was fighting hard for y'all,
Del
Charlotte.
Curry, what?
Charlotte, I was fighting hard. You mean to tell me
Larry
Grandma
Johnson, right.
and Alonzo ain't up there?
Stop it. Del
Muggsy
Curry,
ain't
no.
up there? Matter of fact, if I was Charlotte, I would have Kobe Bryant up there. You know why? They drafted him.
He was almost there.
Kobe Bryant is in the rafter.
We are Sports.
It's the Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. Well, I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And, of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not going to see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion.
Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm going to go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in, and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
Texans wide receiver Nico Collins, who is in concussion protocol, was not seen at practice today. Houston takes on New England in the AFC divisional round on Sunday. The Ravens interviewed Browns defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz and Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter for their head coaching job, while former Ravens head coach John Harbaugh met in person with the Giants today, and The Athletic reports that he will meet with the Titans on Thursday. In baseball, the Boston Red Sox are signing left-handed pitcher Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million deal. In the NBA, late in the second quarter, the Cavaliers lead the 76ers 49-41, and the Raptors are up on the Pacers 59-38. Avisa Zubats has been ruled out for the Clippers game today against the Wizards. And right now in men's college hoops, halfway through the second half, number 5 Purdue losing at home to Iowa 50-47. Amancio Bolaños.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
You see my phone go back in the bag?
You see, I just threw mine over here.
Put it up, put it up.
I'm proud of us.
Alex, you see my black bag? Papa's got a brand new black bag. I can't have a black bag.
That's right. We putting phones up for the 2026, Monty. We ain't looking on phones during the talk breaks. Nah. We locked in. I want all your eye contact. Stare at me, Rob. Rob, I'm over here. Stare at me.
Okay.
Look deep in my eyes.
Look deep in my eyes.
They want me to say like, oh, stop. Would you look at Kelvin? He's talking and you're on your phone. Wowsy, woo, woo. Wowsy, woo, woo. It's a radio show.
Wrong.
I can hear you.
Hey, it's 2020. It's 2020s. The 2020s ain't nothing a singular thing, okay? We're simulcasting.
Alex, soft, Rob.
We're simulcasting.
I got to look at him for them to be satisfied that I'm listening to him.
That's crazy.
It is.
What do you want, dinner too?
I don't. Monty, you think I have to look at somebody if we're doing a radio show? I have to look at you while I'm listening?
There's something aesthetically pleasing. If I'm watching you on YouTube, I do want it to look like, I know you're not ignoring him.
See, that's the thing. I'm not sure about that.
Well, you're right. But I'm not going to lie. If I'm watching it, it is a little distracting, you
Rob,
being on your phone.
Okay, you be me and I'll be you. This is the problem, Rob. Okay. This is what it could look like. Talk.
All right. The Odd Couple, Fox Sports.
Right, you got a quick one off? Cool, right?
Okay.
Quick text. We all okay. This is what it actually looks like. Talk again.
All right, Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio, whatever. I'm not sitting back like that.
Rob G, am I lying?
No, I'm never that back.
Alex, am I lying?
No, come on.
Radio people, I'm sorry. You need to check out YouTube.
I will say this.
Look a little
I am the well-known Rob Parker fluffer. Pause.
You are.
But,
Pause.
Rob, you do that.
What?
You do.
You do.
Rob, you remember. Back on weekends with Mark Willard.
Hey, wait, Rob G, what's okay. All right, you be me again. Start talking.
All right, Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah, I love Spectrum.
Yeah. Well, because we're going to a break. And I know I'm not going to talk again. So I might as well go start my food in the kitchen.
I'm telling you, the YouTubians get mad. They're like, dang, is it smoke? Is it beef or something? And I'm like, and another thing, Rob, and you already in there. Ooh, this Parmesan pasta's about to hit.
I have never,
this fettuccine with no shrimp today is about to hit.
Rob G, Alex.
Rob?
Have I ever not gotten up from the thing with Chris? Have a brawl and walk off? We haven't had that.
No, I know.
But it has happened.
Rob, I'm saying.
When?
With Chris?
No, Chris.
Oh, yeah, with Chris.
That's what I said.
Rob, it's on your resume. Rob will leave in the middle of a show. A couple times.
Chris called me and told me, yo, brother, I'm going to pray for you before you do the show. Lord, let my brother Dub know that Rob will walk out, but he's not walking out on you.
That's right.
No, I'm just telling you, so YouTubians see that they think it's smoke.
Right, everything is
you
good.
just going to heat up your fettuccine.
I'm just trying to get a head start on it. We got a short break. All right. Now, remember, the YouTube channel, that's why we're talking about it. I'm talking to you. That's why I have a bag for my phone.
I'm proud of you.
Because of you. And we got, all right, put the picture up first.
Put the picture, yeah. Let's see.
Here we go.
Look at that. Ain't no way you could tell me that number 11 meant 11th grade.
What?
Stop it.
I was in the 11th grade.
Man, if you don't stop that.
I do not look like I'm 30 years old.
Dude, this looks like.
I'm 17.
And here's my first job
I'm 17.
Here's when I got my job at the Detroit Free Press.
Rob, it is true.
Like.
You started having a job when you were like 7 mowing lawns and stuff.
My God.
No. Alex, look at that.
He does.
That's your first day teaching the class, not being a student.
You can see I'm at one of those New York public school desks.
Oh, yeah. Look at the desk. Look at you. You look 6'10".
Well, I was 6'2" or 3".
Yeah, I bet you were at 36.
I was. All right.
Now, the afro was on point. The mini fro was on point.
Yeah, it's even, too.
Yeah, that's
like
nice. That's a well-picked out. You put a lot of picking. You put thought into that.
All right,
you really
Rob
cared
G,
in the morning.
The YouTubers, what are they? The Odd Mob, what are they saying?
Well, they got a lot to say about the cell phone incident. George, in a sarcastic universe, says Robbie playing on his phone more than Stephen A.
Now that's funny.
Now
Kelvin. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Stephen A. That's
You
funny.
don't understand.
I'm not at a game.
Just the facts. Just the facts.
Just the facts.
I'm just doing a radio show.
Sean in Sacramento says, dead on, Cuzzo Kelvin. Robbie looking spaced out.
I'll be like, you know what I mean? You huh?
Apache says, Rob, it is bad optics.
I'm going to start cussing you out just to see if you even hear me. I'm like, I can't stand
What'd you
Rob.
say?
I hope Rob gets fired. I hope he has no air in his tires. I can't
Whatever.
stand. And you're just going to be sitting there nodding like, that's right. That's real, Doug.
I agree, Kelvin.
That's
I'm listening
real.
to you.
Are you right? You ain't wrong when you're right, Kelvin.
I'm listening to you all the time. I've never tuned you out.
You tune me out in the morning when you turn your TV inspections on. You turn your TV so fast.
Yeah, because it automatically clicks to that channel.
So you should be happy. You get to see me the first thing in the morning. Look at you.
All right, well, speaking of tuned out, you know who's tuning out is the viewers anytime Monty's on. Because here's the segue of Monty comments.
Here we go.
Jay Lopez says Monty's the real MVP.
Oh, God. Here we
the
go.
Hobo Man says, I can't even front. Monty is cute AF. I'd swipe right.
Wow.
Scott Lewis says,
Look at
Monty has the most incredible smile.
No, don't play smooth operator. These dudes ain't smooth. That was a good one, the last one.
Says, Monty's the best thing about this show.
I'm offended by
Wow.
that. She's
Sean
only here
double
once a
dipping.
week with us, and now she's the best thing of the show.
Because he got
Because I wash my hair.
He says, love the team,
volume.
Monty. Curls for the girls.
Thank
Now,
you.
the best part about
Here we go.
this,
We're
though-
going to sing for you.
Okay.
Okay. Please do.
I don't remember the lines. Until
Yeah,
we
I
get the
gotta
smooth
get
operator.
She doesn't update that we don't listen to.
But they
All we
watch
care is about our hair.
Is it the hair? Look at the volume.
There we go.
What else, Rob?
Here we go.
They only watch
We
us
gotta
for
get to
her.
this. The big.
It's okay. They don't care about neither one
Nobody
of us.
cares about.
Fast forward.
Here we go.
They want to see Mo Monty. Mo Monty. Mo Monty. Bring it down, Rob.
Here we go.
Da, 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 da.
Because Monty's a smooth operator.
That's why they watch our show.
Smooth operator.
Don't care about us.
Smooth operator.
Don't like our ugly
Sexist.
bucks.
Smooth operator.
There you have it.
Thank you.
We got a new one.
Loved it.
We got a new song. Pull that off.
We need that banger right there, Rob.
Well done.
Whenever
well
you're
done.
on, you get your own song.
Thank you.
And before we move on, Raji, at least let me get this off. The best part about it is Monty tries so hard to fake like she doesn't know.
Right.
Oh, I do.
Did you see
That's
her?
the
What are you talking about? I don't
That's
go
the
on
only
anymore. I got
part-
called out on it.
We can see her screen, so it's
Now
right
I'm,
there.
Yes, now I'm
it's
looking
right
at
there.
it. Now
No.
I am.
Look.
Exactly, because I want to see.
Rob G, YouTube. Yeah, Elijah, put the camera.
Put the camera on me.
This is what her updates are supposed to look like. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all about the Philadelphia 76ers. This is how her look. That monitor way over here.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
I'm surprised she can read her script.
Y'all are
Look,
tripping.
Rob G,
Tripping.
every
Learn
time
to
the updates come,
multitask.
why is
Learn
her
to
hair swooped to one
multitask.
side? Alex, their hair be like this when we get it, but when
It's
the
so
YouTube
true.
swipe. All right, hold on, wait.
All right.
They're calling it Fox Simp Radio right now.
Oh, wow. All right.
Look, shit. Hey, I tell you what, Monty, look, sometimes you wake up in the morning, you get bad news, you get a flat tire, things aren't going great. Monty knows. She's like, in about 5 hours, I will be redeemed.
I will.
All the attention will be on me.
And you know what? Your boyfriend will be off the hook, too, because you're getting it everywhere else.
He like,
I meant
he on YouTube, right?
Rob,
Hey, it's
caution.
I meant compliments. Okay.
He got a
guess
Houston.
what? We're
what's
going to
the
talk about
Instagram? All right,
LeBron
let's talk about
James.
something.
You
Yeah,
should,
there we
you
go.
should.
Yeah,
Let's get on
I'm
the
done.
subject.
What a
I'm
segue.
I'm done.
me?
What a segue.
I thought he was calling Monty the GOAT.
All right, Rob G.
Real quick. All right, it's been a rough week for LeBron James. He started off the week by putting on his inexplicable patch to commemorate his 23 years of service in the NBA.
I thought he was trying to quit smoking instead. It was on his
that was
uniform.
funny.
Which he didn't start at the beginning of the season, which would make sense. Only at that middle
Yeah,
of the
did
season.
you read about that?
It doesn't even make
It makes no
sense.
sense.
So it's like him, Shea, Defensive Player of the Year. Who was it again?
Stephon Castle.
Like they all randomly get these patches now that they
But
take
that was
off
for a one-off game, and LeBron's going to be for the whole rest of the
Yeah,
season.
they take it off and they put it on car. I don't. It doesn't make any
No,
sense.
but LeBron's with the 23rd season, which
It started
breaks
at the
record.
beginning.
Right. It started in October. Why
Right.
are we doing it now?
That makes no sense.
And then flash forward 24 hours later, he's back in the news again, this time because his agent, Rich Paul, who's already had to backtrack, by the way, said on his own podcast that the Lakers should consider trading away Austin Reeves in favor of Jaren Jackson Jr. And LeBron tried to be like, hey, he speaks for himself. I had nothing to do with that. Me and AR are tight.
I just got to say this, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Seriously. The distraction, all of this other stuff, this is so off the rails. The new owners of the Lakers, I know Jeannie Buss put up with it. You got your championship, your bubble championship. It wasn't a total waste, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm the new Lakers people, he's not the future. This is all just a distraction. And Rich Paul acting like he's naive. Like the agent of your star player is talking about getting rid of one of your teammates. Oh, it was just hypothetical, right, Rob G? That's the backpedal that he's doing now. But, dude, that is just so bad. We talked about it with Micah. Remember the top 5 quarterbacks.
And not bringing up Dak.
And Dak wasn't in his top 5. Like, it's a distraction. And if you're Austin Reeves, you're like, what? You know what I mean? Like, and you've always going to feel like LeBron and Rich Paul were talking. You know what I mean? And that came up and that came through LeBron. It always is going to appear that way.
So this is where I don't like this, and I don't like Rich Paul with the backtracking. Apparently, Rob G, correct me if I'm wrong, it was like, no, y'all don't understand. Y'all misread it. Y'all misinterpreted it. It was a hypothetical. Rich Paul, you are arguably, basketball-wise, the biggest agent and one of the biggest agents in all of American sports. Don't tell us we misconstrue. That's why I said one of, because Scott Boras is another level. That's why I said basketball. Scott Boras over there. But you're huge, especially pop culture-wise, because Scott Boras, maybe a lot of young people don't know him. You're dating Adele. Your biggest client is LeBron. Like, you're huge. People know you. What does this need, Rob, to all of a sudden have a voice and have a podcast? And I want to say stuff.
It makes no sense.
And talk about. You were great when you were in the shadows. We saw at your games. We knew who you were, but he was kind of just that guy. Like, oh, that's Rich. And you're not saying too much. Now, every week you're saying stuff that we have to backtrack, or that LeBron has to come on and say, I didn't mean it like that. He wasn't talking about me, or he wasn't. It makes zero sense, especially when we've been sold on LeBron, his crew, Maverick, Rich, and I forgot the guy that's always with him, kind of doing all his handling, Randy Mims. Like, y'all are in sync. Y'all are one. So now all of a sudden for Rich to be, I'm going to just do my own thing. I want to have a voice. I want to have a podcast. Dude, you are a behemoth in this sport. And when it comes to agents,
it's just bad. It's
what
a bad
makes
look.
sense. And now LeBron, he might not actually know anything about this, but now I got to feel questions about it.
You got to be asked
because
about it.
For historically, we've all been in line. We've all been in sync. And watch this, Rob. What if it was the reverse? What if he went on there and was like, "Yo, my big client, it's time for him to get a payday. AR-15 balling. You know what I mean? He needs to get paid. Matter of fact, let's just be real. You need to trade LeBron." It would be all the smoke if he said that.
No doubt.
It's time to trade LeBron and get him up out of it if he was somebody else's agent, right? Like another big agent said that.
I know what you're saying. Right. It would be the same thing. You don't talk about other people's clients. You don't talk about other people's wives. There's certain things you don't do.
And
I'm
don't
serious.
be shocked when there's pushback or backlash. You're Rich Paul talking about LeBron, talking about the Lakers, and talking about AR-15.
And you think people aren't going to hear that and go, did Rich Paul say that, LeBron? What do you think?
And you're doing a podcast with Max Kellerman. It's not like some random unknown. Like, dude, isn't that a point of a podcast to be heard?
Yes.
Like, we're going to hear this. And then it'd be like, no, y'all didn't know. It was a hypothetical.
But then they act like
dude, you're an agent. Y'all do everything with
Rob
jest.
G, that was like,
Jest.
wasn't that one of the clips that was out? It was a clip. So they pulled it out. Why did you pull that clip? Why did the producers of the podcast pull that out
there?
Of course.
It was a hypothetical. You're an agent. We don't believe anything is hypothetical with an agent. You're not a former agent. You know, you're not an agent where this is what I would have done back in my day. You're a current agent in his prime. Current agent in this prime talking about current players on the same team. And you don't think we're going to talk about it? And mind you, this team ain't the Hornets.
No.
It's the Lakers.
Still the Lakers no matter where they are.
Come on, man.
All right, 877-99
y'all
on
took
Fox.
that out of the context.
And look at
made
this.
a big deal of it.
A phone-free tease.
Oh,
phone-free tease.
all right, don't fumble it. Don't
All
fumble
right.
it. Here we go.
is LeBron becoming a big distraction for the Lakers? Is that what you said? I don't remember now.
That's close. Maybe you should use the phone.
No, I don't want you to say it
we'll
again.
allow for this.
One more time.
No, we'll allow for this.
Rob G, just say it.
Has LeBron James
said
and all
it right.
his cronies become too big of a distraction
That's what I said.
for the Los Angeles? Say it with conviction, Rob.
Yeah,
You
you
need
did.
it.
I was
Because
too
when I get the
unsure.
phone, I get a, it's easy. I get a that.
No, but you see, I'm phone free now.
No, step it, but that's okay for
No,
this.
I'm okay.
That's
No.
work related when you
No,
do that.
I'm just, people are so distracted by me touching the phone.
That's not you saying, no, I'm going to
Okay.
be there about 7:45. That's
I'm
not
done.
that.
No, it's just.
We're okay with it.
It's okay.
That's work related.
No, I'm no more phone. People don't want me to have the phone. They think I'm disrespectful to you. I'm trying to be a good partner. We only got another 38 days on the show, and so I have to do this.
Only on 38?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say
Did
that?
I miss something?
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Make sure them checks clear, though.
It's all right.
Text
It is
Can I
the
text
odd
Scott, or
couple.
is that no phone?
We want to hear from you. 877-99 on Fox on a Worship Wednesday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay.
Especially if you want the Monty Bolaño smooth operator in the US of A.
If I'm looking at it from Aaron Rodgers' standpoint, I didn't get hurt. I played relatively well. We made
Only
a
missed two
postseason.
games, yeah.
And I got back to it, and I think he was very sincere with this. I got back to an organization that I felt was stable, that knew what they were doing. Yeah, they haven't won a
People
bunch
saying,
of Super Bowls lately.
he took a shot, a veiled shot at the Jets. No, the Jets
No,
aren't stable.
That's a fact.
That's fact.
I don't even. Well, how's that debatable?
That's what they said. It's a
the
veiled
Lions
shot.
for eons was unstable.
Exactly.
And that's just certain teams. The Clippers for years were unstable. So he got to an organization that was well run, classy, with a guy that he'd admired from far, Mike Tomlin. They were able to have their bromance to the tune of winning the division.
They didn't get
and getting
married.
the
They didn't have
postseason.
a baby, but they had a good
But they
time.
did have a
yes.
romance. You always had to end in marriage. And so I think from that standpoint, I think he has to be pleased. Like I played pretty well, didn't get hurt. We went to the postseason, and I went out with the organization that has class. I think that matters to him. But I think it is absolutely time to call it a career, because what's the thing that you're chasing? If it's a Super Bowl, well, the teams that are locked in for Super Bowl that we would all say are contenders for the next couple of years or so, they're locked in. They've got their guy, and that's not changing. So where's that opportunity? I don't see that happening. And he's had an amazing career. He's one of the all-time greats. I always say one of the most talented, not just quarterbacks, football players I've ever seen. Yes, I think there was some left to be desired. If you're him, I'm sure he felt like there's no way I'm not going to go back to a Super Bowl for 15 years, whatever it was. I guarantee you he thought, I can get back there.
There are a lot of situations, extenuating circumstances.
No, I'm just saying, but
that
if
follow
you'd have
that.
told
Of
him
course.
what after he
well,
lost
Dan Marino, who didn't even win. Dan
I'll be
Marino
back.
went his second year and never went back.
I'll be back.
And some people
And
consider him the greatest at one point.
So, and I think, I think for me, it's time to walk away. It's time to move on. When you kind of do this, how he's doing it, I might not. LeBron kind of doing it, I don't know. It ends up taking away from, to me, how it could be a great send-off, a la the late, great Kobe Bryant, where, hey, you come in, I know this is it. I'm with this, I'm with this team. I'm locked in. This is it. You can get maybe the farewell send-off he would have wanted, but when you kind of you leave with the Packers, then you go to the Jets, but then I'm gonna come back with the Jets, but then I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh. And right now, I might come back to Pittsburgh, I might go somewhere. It's like eventually he doesn't get that Aaron Rodgers send-off that his resume would have deserved, because he keeps floundering. But I think it's time to go home, go away. You had an amazing career, one of the all-time greats. You did all you can do. I don't think the league, his style of play moving forward, and I mentioned this with even Jared Goff, the stationary quarterback is about to be obsolete because it's just the way the game is now. These guys are too fast. They're coming at you. They know how to get pressure. And if you can't escape, almost every quarterback we're watching the replay of this Bears-Packers, Caleb Love can run. Caleb Williams can run. Jordan Love can run. Bo Nix can run. You go down the list.
But you just said Jared Goff can't run. And
right. And what I tell you, they got one more year. They better have that offensive line on point, because you see what happens. He can't make a play unless it's the play called. He cannot. And there's no more guys like that. And Aaron Rodgers, we saw it last night. It was elder abuse.
Yeah,
They're abusing that old man.
The only thing is that he's not going to face that kind of defense. That's one of the best defenses in the league. And we even said that. They have a Super Bowl defense.
That ain't a question.
Okay, he was able to go in the fourth quarter against the Ravens defense, which is more like it, and I'm just saying like more of a standard, 11 for 14 and 130 passer rating, and you know what I mean, and was able to because he got protection when you get protection. All I'm going to say is I think it could have been very easy for him to just say, yeah, that's it tonight. You know what I mean? And I know you don't want to be rash and then be flippy-floppy when calls come. And I think that's why he did. I think the best part of what happened in Pittsburgh this year is that he did come back and didn't go out on that bad Jets, the way the injury,
That's fair.
how he played the next year when he came back, because he was really just recovering from that injury.
And you can't recover with the Jets.
Right.
That's still the Jets.
And you know, Aaron Glenn is like, yo, okay, we're moving off on you. He goes and helps the Steelers win a division. Goes 10-5 in the regular season. So you got something. You went, you won the division, you played relatively well, you know what I mean? And I think that's something that he could be proud of. But if I'm Aaron Rodgers, and you saw Tom Brady play till he's 45.
Yeah.
And the way that the rules are set up, where they protect quarterbacks for the most part. If this was the old NFL, I'm with you. He should have been out 4 years ago. But they protect the quarterback.
Radio, Rob and Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. We're about 7 minutes or so away from Henry McKenna, Fox Sports national NFL writer. Of course, there's some big games coming up this week. I don't think there's a game that I'm not excited about. Like, I think they're all should be some good ones, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're missing today's show, you can always catch the podcast. Rob G will get that up after the show. And then there'll be the long version. There'll be a best of version, all that good stuff. Just search Odd
What
Couple.
if you have a show on Fox Sports Radio and you don't have a best of version?
No, that was the show and it wasn't great.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
well, that's something we wouldn't know about. You know, our show, we do what we do. And 5 stars, we appreciate that. Give us 5 stars while you're at it. So go check out the pod after the show. All right, so what do you want to call Kevin O'Connell the quarterback whisperer? Has had success with so many different quarterbacks. Rob, you and I have talked about it. Kirk Cousins kind of got the best version of him. Even Dobbs, the backup, was looking good for him. And then the best, Sam Darnold, comes back out of the blue and has an amazing year for them, 14-3. Obviously
Except
flamed out against the Lions in the last season.
And the playoffs.
Last game of the season. And then in the playoffs, flamed out. But struggling with J.J. McCarthy. He was obviously injured that first year.
You like the young guys. Get the young guys, and you want the future.
You know I said about him. At least give him I've been consistent about him. What have I said about him, Rob G? There's no way he should have been drafted that high. And I watched every snap at Michigan.
But I'm just saying.
All of us went, wait, 10th?
He won a national championship.
He wasn't making but 3 good passes
That's
a
all
game.
he's supposed to do. That's all they needed him to do. That was a
Jim
run
Harbaugh
offense.
needed him, not an NFL team.
That was a run offense.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So they trade up to get him at 10th, and now he's been struggling.
He had the biggest win of the season.
Week 1?
Nope.
Which one?
when he beat the Lions in Detroit.
No, because then you said, no, don't do that.
That derailed the season.
Don't do that, because then you said Pittsburgh.
No, but didn't that derail the season?
You said Pittsburgh did it too.
No, okay, that game there.
That's the one that I was mad about for sure.
All right.
Because you looked at it as
but after
he's
that
struggling.
One, then Pittsburgh came in and beat them, which was bad, obviously. But that game was penciled down as a win.
That one.
He was just coming back from an injury.
Yep, injury, wasn't playing well. But so the question or the point, they're saying now they're non-committal to him right now.
I have no problem with that.
Okay, why not?
Because you could bring in whoever you want. He's only played 10 games. So he hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a real concern as a
missed the
guy.
whole first year,
okay.
yeah.
So he hasn't been able to stay healthy. He's only played 10 games through the potential of 34.
Mm-hmm.
He's only played 10 out of 34 games, potentially. So I'm not going to say, yeah, he's a quarterback, he's done this or whatever on for 10 games. That's why the same thing in Cleveland with Shador. He hadn't played enough for you to be able to be like, oh, without question, he's your guy, no doubt about it. Even in New York.
Oh, Jackson Dart.
They're like, well, they got the first pick? The Giants or second?
Second, right?
Second pick?
Second pick.
Yeah,
Giants,
Raiders got the first. Second pick.
Rob G ain't going to do nothing either. Y'all still going to mess it up somehow.
But they're like, the Giants are like, well, look. You know what I mean? Like, this guy can't stay healthy. He's always in the tent. All that kind of stuff. That's all I'm saying. They moved up in the draft for McCarthy, so they have to have a liking for him.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with that. They don't have to turn the job over to him. Leave their options open, see what it is. And maybe he's a guy who's going to need, and maybe you reevaluate and say, you know what? We like him. He's going to need 2 years. Aaron Rodgers said 3 years. It could be that.
Well,
and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with him being not committed because, to your point, he hasn't earned
the 10
commitment.
Games, right.
He hasn't earned it yet. And also, I think part of it, too, is because they view themselves as good quarterback playoff ready, meaning if we have a guy, the way they're built defensively, they got weapons on the outside, they got a solid running game, not the greatest, but they got a solid running game. They're looking at themselves, man, we got a guy, we're good. And to your point, yesterday, was it? Yeah, we talked about Aaron Rodgers yesterday. Maybe they do make a call. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, I know you might be thinking about it, but hey, we got a ready-made team.
Because last year, right, they flirted with a little bit, and now they said, okay, well, Aaron was 10-5 with the Steelers, whatever. We got a better offensive line or whatever. We got a couple other weapons that they didn't have.
They got better offensive.
You know what I mean?
Addison and Jefferson.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And say, hey, and then we can bring this kid a little bit along, and if he has to play a couple games, if Aaron gets banged up or something, like that's not out of the question.
Yeah, and I
agree with you.
I think what's my man Mac Jones, and I mean I don't know his situation, but I think they're looking at it saying, JJ, we like you.
Mac Jones is a free agent,
but Mac Jones is a free agent. Well, what we can do typically, what Kevin O'Connell's able to do typically with guys, if I get a guy like a Mac Jones, he's got weapons. We got to run it. We got a great defense. Brian Flores is here as of today.
They want to be
still here.
Be in the mix. I don't think I would be stunned if he gets a head coaching job. I keep hearing all that. With
What's the latest? The Ravens, right?
With the lawsuit against the NFL.
It is very Colin Kaepernick.
That would be wow.
I had to explain that to
that would be wow.
My mother, I believe it was. We were casually talking about it.
You wouldn't be wow? Because the only way that is going to be, he'd have to drop his lawsuit against the league. I can't see how it would be.
That's why I brought up Cap. You can't say collusion and all that and then win a settlement and then be like, yo, I'm ready to pick me up. They ain't picking you up.
That's what I'm saying.
Once that happened, I was even like, Cap, they're not picking you up. I was with you, and I support it. You got paid. They're not picking you up now. You either had to fight the original battle or know that once I take this money, it's a wrap. You can't have both. You can't fight them, get the money, and then come back like, pick me. It wasn't going to happen.
Well, that's why. I mean, I keep hearing all the stories, but I'm still not there.
Yeah. All right. On the other side, Henry McKenna is going to join us, Fox Sports national NFL writer. Maybe we can ask him this as well. Some great NFL questions and topics to discuss right now.
Also, we'll ask him about the Smooth Operator, the best song by Sade.
Do we have it? I was waiting for it. I thought we were about to play it.
Well, I was confused. Did you say Bolaños or what did you say right now? It sounded wrong.
Monty, let me say
I don't know.
Monty Bolaños.
Thank you.
That's what I was saying.
I'm not sure if you did say that. To be honest with you.
I thought you said.
Is it a full committal to the flag on the play?
I thought he said.
You're gonna let it go?
I thought he said Bologna-Oyos.
No, Bologna-Oyos.
No. I'm not entirely sure. It's fine. Yeah,
Now
no,
that time.
That's not that
There's
time.
no
Not that
escaping
time.
that.
All right,
I'm
guys.
glad
well,
I don't have one of those.
Apparently, former Ravens head coach John Harbaugh, who met with the Giants today, did not leave until about 7:30 Eastern time. So he was there all day, but no deal was made. No deal was made. The Athletic reports he actually will meet with the Titans tomorrow,
Couldn't get
Thursday.
an Uber, that's all.
He couldn't stop.
You got a tan too?
The Ravens did interview Browns defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz and Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter for their head coaching job. Please, everyone, stop talking to Jesse Minter. We can't lose him. The Falcons are going to interview former Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce for their head coaching job. When it comes to Texans wide receiver Nico Collins, who is in concussion protocol, he was not seen at practice today. Houston does take on New England in the AFC divisional round on Sunday. In the NBA, ESPN reports that Nuggets star Nikola Jokic, who has been dealing with that knee injury, has resumed on-court workouts. Right now in the NBA, halfway through the third quarter, the Pacers are losing at home to the Raptors, 74-61. Still early in the third between the Cavaliers and the 76ers. Cleveland is up 64-49. Joel Embiid has 15 points and has officially reached 13,000 career points for Joel Embiid. Late in the first quarter, the Bulls are up on the Jazz 28-26, while the Nets lead the Pelicans 25-23. Still to come, the Wizards and the Clippers. LA has ruled out Ivica Zubac for tonight's game. In men's college hoops, they had a scare, but they survived. Number 5 Purdue beat Iowa 79-72, and right now number 21 Georgia is up on Ole Miss 66-63 with about 10 minutes to go in the game. In the NHL, the Kraken and the Devils are tied at 2 apiece halfway through the second period. After the first period, the Sabres are up on the Flyers 2-0, and the Senators are shutting out the Rangers 4-0. And in case you missed it in baseball, the Red Sox are signing left-handed pitcher Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million deal.
Dirt!
Back to you.
Monty Bolaños, thank you so much. Like I did that. It's
Yeah,
the
that
Odd
was good.
Couple. I thought that's what I said. It's the Odd Couple. Robin Kelvin on a Worship Wednesday. Thank you for rocking with your boys. And now we're joined by Henry McKenna, Fox Sports national NFL writer. Henry C. McKenna on X. Go ahead and give a follow. Henry, what's going on? How you doing?
What's happening?
I'm good. What's up, guys? Nice to be here.
What's good? Yeah, appreciate you being here. Where you want to start, Rod? You want to go Aaron Rodgers? What you want to do?
No, I want to start with the John Harbaugh in New York with the Giants.
New York.
I guess he spent a lot of time there. I don't know. We're going to talk about it later. But do you expect John Harbaugh to wind up with the Giants, or is there some other place?
Yeah. Well, there is another place that could become available, and that, I think, is the Packers. The Packers would, if they can't agree to a new contract with Matt LaFleur, immediately become the most enticing opening in football right now.
I don't think they should have a deal with Matt LaFleur.
Right. You think they should part ways?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because it's been disappointing. You know, Henry, you can look at the Packers. You can't lose that game 21-3. They lost the other game late in the season against the Bears as well. They blew that game. And then look at the postseason, playoffs. Like it's bad. It's always a bad ending, kind of like John Harbaugh. I would move on. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, it's tough when you're looking at a coach like LaFleur, because on a play-by-play level, they're a really good football team. And prior to the Micah Parsons injury, they were the best football team, I think, in the league, probably.
Yeah, but they lost their last 5, didn't they? I mean, they ended with a
And that's the dichotomy I was getting at, is like, okay, so on a play-to-play level, you look like one of the best teams in football, and that's where LaFleur shines, right? But then coaches have weaknesses. Everybody does. And for him, like you're pointing out, like this late game management, it's not good. And it was so abundantly bad in the game, last weekend, where the offense just looked like a whole different team in the second half. Like it did not look like the team that just scored 3 touchdowns in however many minutes in that first half. Situationally, the play calling, the quarterback play, everything looked totally different. And the irony was, at halftime, LaFleur was like, we know how good the Bears are. We can't let them, slip out from underneath us. We got to stay aggressive. He said that. And then what did he do at the beginning of the third quarter but suddenly make things look much less aggressive and much more conservative, right? So he didn't, follow his own advice.
Right.
He didn't put his money where his mouth was. And, I think that's just bad coaching, right? We can see it from a mile away. So they have to figure out if that's a thing that LaFleur can get better at, because he's good at a lot of other things, or whether they want to pursue this sort of murky head coaching pool that John Harbaugh is obviously the best one, and Mike Tomlin is probably not available. And then it's kind of question mark. I don't think that the rest of the candidates any one of them are superstars in the making, not clear cut at least.
You sounding more and more like maybe he's just an offensive coordinator. But let me go here with you. Now, the other side of that game was the Bears. Caleb Magic's been happening all season long. We know
I'm a believer.
Rob is a believer.
I've been a believer for a long time, Henry.
Let me ask you this. Are they playing with fire? Are they playing with their food? Whatever phrase you want to use when they keep getting down. Can this be sustainable throughout the postseason trying to make a Super Bowl run?
They've I think it's 8 now. They've won 8 games with, or is it 7? I'll look it up.
I think it's 7.
Here. 7. So they've won, and that's a record. So is it sustainable? I keep thinking about them in the same way that I thought about the Chiefs last year, right? They got to the big game. They were red hot in one possession games, but at a certain point, you face a bigger dog, and your underdog mentality, your chip on your shoulder mentality, it comes to an end when some other bigger, badder team shows up. The interesting thing this year is there's no team like the Eagles were last year. That Eagles team was formidable. They, for all the similarities in personnel that it had this year, last year's team was a whole different psychological and physical set of strengths that really set them apart the entire playoff. There's nobody like that in this field.
I agree. That offensive and defensive line, they had a juggernaut. I didn't think the Chiefs had a chance at winning that Super Bowl. I did.
Right. So you think about, okay, let's say the Bears win on Sunday against the Rams, okay? Then, we're probably looking at a Seahawks matchup. That's a beatable team. And then who are we going to see in the Super Bowl from the AFC side? Is it going to be the Bills? They are beatable.
They are. Right. They are. I agree with that.
But they're the exact same team in a way as the Bears.
Well, here's my thing with the Bears, and this is why I push back on Kelvin's idea about is it sustainable, and that whole thing. When Tom Brady's down 28-3 and comes back, no one says, "Well, why would the Patriots be down 28-3?" You don't look at it like that. Things happen. In that game, they were too aggressive. You're talking about being passive and too aggressive. How many times they go on fourth down early? You know what I mean? Force the action where I thought they could have taken a field goal earlier. There was a lot of stuff that put them in a bad spot because they didn't get the conversions. And my only point is, we saw in the NBA, the Pacers last year keep winning games that they had no business winning, and it got them all the way to the championship. And had Halliburton not got hurt, they had a chance. All I'm saying is, the Rams struggled against the Panthers. It took a 2-minute drill, you know what I mean, a minute and 40 with the Panthers playing a soft zone to let Matthew Stafford score a touchdown at the end, or they could have lost. Henry, they didn't look great. Did they look great to you the whole game?
No.
They did?
They do. They look vulnerable.
Yes.
I still think they're probably the best team on the NFC side, probably. But like we're talking about, it's sort of like fire versus water between these two teams. Not exactly right, but the fire of the Bears with this sort of super aggressive decision making from Johnson, and Caleb plays that way. He looks off wide open slant routes over the middle just so that he can improvise and throw a ridiculously high difficulty throw downfield, which is why his completion percentage is lower than 60, and yet he almost threw for 4,000 yards this year, and would have been the first Bears passer to do so. So, that's the fire side. And then on the other side, the Rams are sort of like this cool, steady team. But the problem with that identity to some degree is what we saw last week, which is like, are you guys really that trustworthy? Like, are you really that stable? Ultimately, we saw Stafford get his act together. And the question, I think, is was that like a trap game? Did they think that the Panthers were just kind of going to roll over?
Vegas gave them 10.5. People, I jumped on 10.5. I thought that was an outrageous.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
didn't you think so, Henry? 10.5.
The way their defense has been playing.
Big line.
That was a huge line.
Their defense, the Panthers was up and down, right? So sometimes they'd be world beaters, kind of like Bryce Young, where like they could do no wrong. And I think that to some degree is exemplary of where they are as a team and how they're built. They're built to win next year. Like inside the building in Carolina, they were kind of admitting that to themselves. First of all, when you admit that to yourself, like I don't think. It's hard to take you seriously in the postseason, which is maybe how the Rams felt. But second of all, you could see the product on the field being, 1 week it's really good and great turnovers, takeaways. The next week it's like they just get bowled over in the run game. So, the Panthers are going to kind of lick their wounds and move on, but for next year. But the Rams have to figure out, okay, if we're going to be this Stafford, McVay, Super Bowl team, how do we play calm, cool, and collected? How do we keep from the chaos that happened in that Panthers game?
Well, here's the other thing,
trust
too.
McVay.
But the other game was Seattle up 30-14 in the fourth quarter, gave that up.
And the Falcons.
Went to Atlanta, laid an egg. Stafford had 3 picks. Like, those 3 of your last 4 games, and then, of course, you blew out Arizona, but 3 of your last 4 games have not been, like, ideal. That to me, is what bothers me.
4 of the 5, they let up 30 points, too, giving up 30 points a game.
Hey, no, they're not sharp. I would think that they'd be much sharper at this point in the season, given, Puka, given Devontae, given, Kyron Williams and Blake Corum. Like, that's a really good 1-2 punch of running back.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't quite figured it out. But you know what? Like, they have so much talent that they still kind of have time to figure it out. Like, I just made the case that I really like the Bears as a dangerous team, but at the same time, what if the Bears fall into a hole like the Chiefs did against the Eagles last year, right? What if they fall into a hole? They're just waiting for Caleb and Ben to save them, and it just never happens, right?
I'm going to say this weekend. I know we got to go. That they're not going to be down 20 points or whatever. I just don't. I don't think the Bears are going to be there.
All right,
I really don't.
Henry, we're up against it, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Have a nice night.
No doubt. Hey, one's got to go. We'll do it next in honor of something you had today, Rob. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. Len Jones, again, if you all recall right now, after the game, Liam Cohen's up there at the presser. She has an opportunity to speak. Here's what she had to say.
I just want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank you.
You hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank you.
And you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you
it.
just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, ma'am.
keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
So that's what she said there.
I just threw up in my mouth.
And you and others threw up in your mouth, and tell the people why you threw up in your mouth.
I'm a trained journalist and been practicing journalism for 40 years. I went to Columbia Journalism School. I teach at USC journalism. It's just not in our profession what you're taught, okay? You're not a fanboy. You're supposed to be. She even said, we have another season. She also didn't ask a question at the press conference. This is the working press. And a lot of reporters, and rightfully so, were like, this is not standard no one's saying she can't. I'm like, oh, it's so much negativity. Then finally somebody says something positive and y'all jump on it. That's not the case. She can say whatever she wants to him privately, but not in that setting. That's not what that setting is. That's a working environment for people who have covered the games who need information to write their stories or sound for their TV show or the news or the radio. That's what that's for. And in journalism, you're not supposed to make yourself the story. You're not the story. What happened, Kelvin? She became the story, didn't she?
The story. We ain't talked about the game. When the last time you said Trevor Lawrence?
We didn't even say Trevor Lawrence after that. It was all about her. That's exactly what you don't want. So am I condemning her, saying she's the worst person in the world and all that? No. But if you ask me journalistically, is that correct? I call it improper and unprofessional. That is not the place for that. Just like if she was a fan and went up there and said, that was a piss poor performance, coach. You know, we deserve better than that. That would be out of line too.
And that would be
and they would trash her.
Same, types of conversations, but the other way. I think this is where it gets complicated. And I mentioned this yesterday, but maybe I didn't do a thorough enough job. I really do believe the contrast in media. For instance, the Jackson Free Press. I have no idea. I ain't in Jacksonville or Duval, so I don't know what all they're doing.
And she did that as well.
I know. And she did do that. So, but I'm glad you said that. Mary, you got that? The reason why I referenced that is because her saying Duval lets me know, oh, this ain't going to be a normal, hey, coach, you guys, we're 3-10 on third downs tonight, da-da-da-da-da. Because she made it very much about the fact that he was putting on for the city. And she was looking at it as, you put on for our city, you put on for Duval County, you put on for the people. We usually having rough seasons. We were finally good. And she took that approach. And I think that is what made people who are journalists, who've been doing this for years, who are coming to cover the game, talk about third downs, first downs. And I think this is why they got upset. So what we're witnessing, Rob, is in real time online, journalists like yourself, 40 years in the game, and others say, hey, that's not how we do things. That's not how we conduct the business. This is not how you're supposed to go. The fans, all they see is a clip. Well, that was a cute interaction. What's the big deal? So where the contrast happened to me was journalists explaining journalism to fans who don't necessarily care to hear about all that. All I know is a lady says something really nice to a kind. What's the big deal? It was 27 seconds. I don't understand why it's a big deal. When people, again, who have been in this profession are saying, that's not how you do it, that's not how you do it. I had to earn my chips. I had to fight to get in those rooms, and this is how it would have been, and she's wasting time because people are on deadlines.
Everybody doesn't get a
There's
question.
only 5 or 6 questions, and that's a waste of a one. People aren't going to get that unless they've worked those rooms, because to them, what the heck was the big deal? It's just a swipe for me. I swiped on my timeline. I heard a lady say something nice to a team that fought hard, that usually isn't great. Now they finally had a good season. They overachieved. What's the big deal? It's the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Thank you to Henry McKenna for joining us. Rob G will get that up on the pod if you missed it.
Yay.
And now that there are 2 teams left standing, be sure to check out the updated leaderboard for the FoxSportsRadio.com College Football Playoff Bracket Challenge. There are 8 listeners in the bracket challenge with the perfect bracket heading into the championship game. Only one lucky winner.
When they're watching
they're going to win
Monster.
$1,000 for the best bracket. Hey, listen, nothing we talking about. Leading the whole standings are Kerry Rose and Andy Furman, who have each made only one incorrect pick. Visit FoxSportsRadio.com.
It's
and check
unbelievable.
Out
Guys
the
who never
leaderboard.
watch college football.
I know. They're like, oh,
I am moist after that.
It is now time for. Are you trying to make it to 5 years?
No, let's go. One's
got to go.
Hard decisions. So 5's a crowd. Is that what I'm gleaning here? 5's an uneven number. Figure it out.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So, in honor of Rob, Parker, I'm taking advantage of the bet. I pay up my bets.
You paid it up.
I paid up.
Damn do.
You know,
thank you, DC.
Gave you
Derek
your
Coleman.
Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
And I went down and before I even ordered, I said, let me see how much is on this card because I thought Kelvin might have
Give
gave
you
me
about
a
$5
$10
or something, $10
and
or
then I would have been up a creek. I was like, how much is really on this card? He says, okay.
No, I'll take care of you.
No, that was good.
What did I do last time for the Jordan? Did I give you just two? No, not
You just sent me the money.
Okay.
And then I picked them out.
Yeah, whatever. That ain't happening.
It was a bad year for Kelvin.
First of all, mind your business. Okay, new year, new me. 2026. I don't remember.
He don't want
2025.
no more smoke.
No, I do want smoke.
Okay, next season when the Lions don't make the playoffs
Now listen.
again.
Now listen.
Uh-oh.
I got about one more Jordan bet before I'm be on one of y'all couch.
Your wife
Shut up,
ain't
Monty.
having it. 2 years. He been here a year and a half, Monty. 2 pair of Jordans.
Yeah. Thank God I got
The
two
next
jobs.
time I'm going to actually
3 jobs, man.
1, 2. I'm going to bet him 3 more pair. That's what you guys will get for
You
Christmas.
should. How many?
There's 4 of us over here, so
Oh, look at
who's
that. 1, 2,
one
3,
out?
4.
Is it me?
No,
It's
you
Elijah.
two.
Elijah's out. Elijah's out.
Monty's like, what about my size 4 Jordans?
It's the easiest. I'm the cheapest.
Yes.
They're half off, right?
Yeah.
I don't know though. You just might be hard to find your color. Like you got some exclusive color. The
the
ladies
kids
get these
section.
exclusive colors.
You ain't wrong.
I know.
But I'm good with regular colors
All right.
too.
Just go to the kids section.
Hey,
Exactly.
it's one's got to go.
All right, what's going?
So in order of you getting your little bet, whatever, you mentioned you had wings and you said you had garlic parm. So I started to think we all love
And
wings.
they were wet.
It's part of. One's got to go. What year is it going to be? He's not going to make it. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5.
3.
Year 3, he ain't going to make it. All right. So in honor of, it got me thinking. We all love wings. We all go get them. We all watch sports and hang out. Which flavor's got to go?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Don't do this, Kelvin.
This is easy.
Lemon pepper.
Oh
easy.
God.
That's not going.
Cajun, some type of Cajun flavor. Some people
Cajun.
they call it Cajun. Some call it Louisiana rub if it's Wingstop.
Is
Garlic
that dry or
parm.
what?
That's dry.
That's dry. Typical buffalo mild, the normal buffalo sauce,
Okay.
Just threw up in my mouth.
or just plain. Just give me the wings.
Oh, it's easy.
So which one has to go?
Alice is going first.
Plain
easy.
buffalo or mild, garlic parm, Cajun or Louisiana rub, whatever they call it, wherever you order from, and lemon pepper. Which one gots to go?
Alice, you go first.
Oh, it's easy. Plain.
Plain?
I want sauce. I
I
want
want
flavor.
something on it.
I need something on it.
All right.
And,
Don't give me nothing like
And
that.
you know what?
So you would take any of those other flavors.
Oh, of course.
I agree. Like the plane's got to go unless it has breading, like breaded wings, like when
Well, like
we go
like fried chicken.
fried
your
chicken
mama's
wings.
fried
You like
chicken, yeah.
that, but at a
Wing spot?
Wing spot. If it's just no breading on it and it's just fried, I don't want those either.
Okay.
You need sauce.
I need salt, but I will say this: that was the Cajun. That would be
Yeah.
if we threw out the plain ones. I would get rid of the Cajun.
Well, I'll just go now. That's the number one for me.
Okay,
A Louisiana rub from Wingstop.
that's what you got.
Yeah,
Really?
that's I don't
It's
even know how you get
dry,
2
though.
flavors.
Yeah.
We really don't even need the other one.
Really?
We don't even need the
See, I'm like the Parmesan garlic
No.
and the lemon pepper. Those
because
two. Go ahead, Monty.
there ain't no garlic in the Parmesan. It just be some dry old brittle Parmesan.
No, they're wet.
They're wet. Would you like them wet?
Yes. I'm a little moist right now.
Fighting for my
I
life.
haven't, I haven't had Wingstop in a long time. That was my favorite
Oh, yeah,
because but
yeah.
I buy the sauces and I make veggie wings at home, so I use the sauces.
So then take plain out because it's different for you.
Even though plain would be the answer. Louisiana rub to me is so plain.
Yes.
Like it's almost like I'm having a plain wing. I don't like it
disrespect
that
is
much.
crazy, and I
I
don't
know.
like
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna add
Rob
barbecue.
G,
and I was
you
gonna say
gotta jump in
barbecue.
here.
Yeah,
Ow.
barbecue.
Garlic
Yeah.
parm got to go. The
Garlic-
only garlic parm I like is the
Garlic parm.
Italians.
Choosing violence.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Why are you
Garlic
choosing
parm.
violence?
That's the answer.
That's
Yep.
blasphemy.
Gotta go. Blasphemy?
crazy?
Garlic parm, get it out of here.
Get outta here.
What?
Get it out of
Crazy.
here.
I'm with Rob. Y'all crazy.
It was so wet. I was just like, I couldn't hold on to it.
Get it out of
I
here.
couldn't hold on to it.
The Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. Well, I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And, of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion.
Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
Texans wide receiver Nico Collins, who is in concussion protocol, was not seen at practice today. Houston takes on New England in the AFC divisional round on Sunday. Former Ravens head coach John Harbaugh met in person with the Giants today, and The Athletic reports that he will meet with the Titans tomorrow, Thursday. In college football, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore announced that he will return to the Ducks next season. In baseball, the Red Sox are signing left-handed pitcher Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million deal. In the NBA, after 3 quarters, the Raptors Raptors are up on the Pacers 94-78, and the Cavaliers lead the 76ers 93-75. Late in the second quarter, the Bulls are up on the Jazz 67-62, while the Nets are edging the Pelicans 55-54. In men's college hoops, down to the final 2 minutes, and number 21 Georgia is leading Ole Miss at home 82-78. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 3 on this Worship Wednesday. It is the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. And guess what? You can stream us wherever you happen to be. That's right. Catch all of the great Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7. I think we got a new one coming up, right? Next week?
Wow.
Stu Gotts, is that next week? I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So. Yep.
Live 24/7.
You excited, Rob?
I'm very excited.
You gonna check it out?
Yeah.
You're never gonna miss it, huh?
You'll probably give it a shot and see what you got. See what you got.
Well, where it's going to be placed on the schedule makes sense for me. I'm just saying.
Okay.
24/7, the new improved iHeartRadio app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app to stream us live all day, every day. And be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets. Do it! That's right, in the iHeartRadio app, so it'll always pop up at the top of your screen. Don't forget, Sam, Medicine Woman Queen, coming up. Sam Quinn, CBS Sports NBA report. That's the only reason why I said the medicine. What is her name?
Medicine,
What's her name?
Quinn, right? The real name? I don't remember.
No,
her
but
name.
what was her medicine?
Medicine Queen. Medicine McQuinn.
What's her name?
Something
Quinn?
Medicine Quinn.
Rob G, what was the name of that
Dr.
show?
Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Dr. Quinn,
yeah.
Medicine Woman.
Something
or
like
something
that,
like
I remember that.
But it
back
was
then.
on CBS like he works for CBS. I'm sorry.
She was all right. She was all right in Wedding Crasher.
There you go. And last call as well. Your chance to get in when you can. All right, Rob G. So John Harbaugh's out there and all the talk. He spent more than a New York minute with the Giants.
To you.
Yes.
New
What is the
York.
latest?
Yeah, the latest is that we're still in a holding pattern, but the NFL Network has reported that as of now, there are 3 clear frontrunners in order for John Harbaugh's services. Number 3, the bronze medalist, the Tennessee Titans.
Don't go there.
Number 2, the silver medal,
Sorry.
Atlanta Falcons.
Don't go there.
Number 1, with a bullet, allegedly, the New York Football Giants.
Don't hire him. Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's interesting because Monday, Mike Sando, friend of the show, published a piece on The Athletic talking about the John Harbaugh situation, where he's going to go, where he might end up. And he surveyed execs across the league to get their thoughts on it.
100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board.
1,000%. That's what he did.
That's not bad. That could be a game show host.
Surprisingly, even though they all agree that
A little more inflection.
that John Harbaugh does have the best resume of any candidate available, they're unsure if he's really going to have a lot of success at his next stop because, as they mentioned, the Ravens have a great infrastructure.
That's true.
They draft very, very well. So one exec said this could go really badly because he doesn't call plays, he doesn't run offense, doesn't run defense.
What does he do?
He's a CEO coach. He could be a culture changer that goes sideways like Pete Carroll, or he could come in, doesn't call plays, doesn't work the quarterback, but he's a culture changer, and he gets you a couple of Super Bowls a la Tom Coughlin. Kelvin Washington.
Yes,
Your
sir.
thoughts?
Well, look, I look at it like this. One of the things the Giants need is somebody to come in and especially after Dabo, set a culture, set a path. This is where we're going. This is what we're about to do. And this is how we're going to do it. That is what Tomlin, those types of guys are the best at. Dan Campbell, certain guys are good at that. Getting the mission. Hey, everybody focus. All eyes in. We're going on this way and getting the kind of the camaraderie going. Now, you need folks around them to say, yeah, we're going to do that, but this is going to be an offensive scheme. This is going to be a defensive scheme. This is how we're going to do it. And if you are
him, you're looking at this Giants team, you're saying a couple of things. All right, what am I walking into? I'm walking into a quarterback that has some talent, but I need to get his attention. And I think he's the type of guy that can get some buy-in so that we're not having Jackson Dart say, did you not watch my high school tape, my college tape? This is who I am. It's football. I'm going to keep playing. No. John Harbaugh is the type of guy who can talk to him and say, look, man, you have a long career ahead of you. You're needed. You're wanted. This is what we can do. This is how we can benefit. And you remind me a lot of a guy like Lamar. Now, he ain't Lamar, but you get what I'm saying of your ability to pass, ability to run, ability to get the crowd into this. I bought into Lamar. Everyone else is telling me he's just an athlete. Use him as a slash. Use him as a receiver. Return kicks and return punts. I said, no. This guy's a quarterback, and we're going to build around him. And we can do the same thing to you. And you can get some buy-in with that. You got Malik Neighbors coming back, one of the better receivers. You got Scatterboo, who's having a really good season before he ripped his ankle off.
He might be a one-and-done kind of guy.
It's possible. But I'm saying I'm not even disagreeing. That's possible. But I'm saying in my mind, if I'm John Harbaugh, I've got this coming back. I got Abdul Carter, one of the better young defensive players, and a couple other defensive studs on that side of the ball as well. And I just think you look at it and you say, I can get this team to start buying in, start going somewhere and going in the right direction, where in a couple of years you're very competitive. In a division in which the Eagles are still the Eagles, we don't expect them to be terrible next year at all, but Commanders, we don't know what that's going to be like. We don't know what the Cowboys are going to be like as well. So you got a chance to be, in a couple of years, maybe after next year, once you get stable, make some noise in your own division. So to me, it makes sense for them to get that guy, to get them and start buying in and building something. And if you're him, you got weapons. I don't know if the other teams that are available have more weapons than what the Giants will have by the start of next season.
I totally disagree. If I'm a team looking for a coach, I'm running the other way if John Harbaugh's coming. I understand that you're going to kick the tires or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can't win with the talent he had in Baltimore, with a two-time MVP quarterback, with Derrick Henry, a running back who's headed to the Hall of Fame, and some of those defensive players that they've had, that you can't win with that squad? Like, they didn't do it for 2 years and they didn't win. Okay. No, they had like 6 years and weren't able to get it done. I'm afraid of John Harbaugh because he had all this talent and wasn't able to get there. And before Lamar got there, they were a bad football team losing. Like, Lamar saved him. So now you're looking at it and going, well, they win a lot. Yeah, because Lamar's on your team. He wins 72% of his game.
You know how I feel about Lamar.
Right, he does. And I'm just afraid of John Harbaugh because I don't know what he does. You just said it. He's the CEO. He doesn't call plays. He's not on defense. He was a special teams guy who got a Super Bowl out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And has been able to stick around for a long time because Lamar came around and saved the day and saved his career, but he couldn't get that team to execute. And here's the other thing that would just make me run from – I would not hire John Harbaugh if I was ownership, or front office or executive or whatever. The 18 blown double-digit leads in the fourth quarter, oh, God. That's an oh, God, because that is on the coach, because that they can close out games that they should have. And I told you, when they scored 40 points on the road in Buffalo to start the season, and you lose that game, dude, beginning of the end, and it never came around. They won a couple games, but I just never. And that's why, even though that was my Super Bowl pick, what did I say against the Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pick them. And I could have easily just said,
I picked him, I'm going to roll with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this then.
I just don't.
So does John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin, guys who are available now because of the lack of success, ultimate success, meaning they win, I never losing record, or I win 10, 11 games because I got Lamar. Do they never get another opportunity?
No.
You get what I mean? Like, so does John Harbaugh not get hired because of?
Somebody's going to hire him because he's better than what's out there. But I'm telling you, if I really looked at where he's going this way. His career is going this way as a coach. And you could go and look at Jackson Dart and Scatterboo and Neighbors and go, oh, yeah, well, you got – dude, there were just other issues on that team. You had – nothing but Zay Flowers and Lively. Like, my God, like what didn't you have? At one time, before the kicker got all the massages, he had the
Tucker
best
as well.
He had the best kicker in football. Am I right, Kelvin? When you talk about the roster,
roster-wise,
they just had a terrible year and they had 6 Pro Bowlers on the team.
Them, the Eagles,
the roster's incredible.
Maybe one other team over the last 2-3 years have always just man for man roster. You could put the Rams in there now too. But that's my hope. That's what I was saying as far as. But the thing about the Giants, they don't have any direction. They don't have any type of what they are, where they're going. No morale, if you will. None of that. And you kind of got to build that up first. And this is why me and you, we actually, believe it or not, agree a bit on some of Dan Gamble's. But what he did, him and Brad Holmes, the GM there, they were able to create a ground, like a floor, like a level. This is where we're starting. This is what we're going to build. This is what we're going to create. And you saw that. They lost 6 or 7 straight. Then they ended up winning 8 or 9. Finished that season, I think it was 8-9 or something. Came back the next year, really good record. Came back the next year, which was 15-2 last year. Came back this year, 9-8. But my point, you start to build something. I believe John Harbaugh is capable of that. I agree he won't ultimately become a Bill Belichick or can close out these games, but he can get you going in the right direction where you're competitive and all of a sudden you kind of have a real team.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. And will John Harbaugh be closer to Tom Coughlin or will he be closer to Pete Carroll this go round?
It was no middle ground.
And should he still be, we're always extremes.
Yeah.
And should he still be atop of the Giants' wish list? 877-99 on Fox. Rob G, did you see that? I read a tease. I did not use my phone.
Let me tell Spectrum right now I'm worried. He might take my job. You read. I thought it was a teleprompter when you read that.
That's right there. All right, it is The Odd Couple. We want to hear from you. 877-99 on Fox. Where are you on John Harbaugh? I'm running the other way. Where are you? It is The Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Stick and stay.
For possibly a new song for Monty Bolaños in the US of A?
Oh, snap.
The game, obviously, on Saturday, the Packers and the Bears. And what a game for the ages. Once again, a Bears score 25 points in the fourth quarter playoff game. Kelvin, 25 points in a fourth quarter in a playoff game?
Crazy.
They were down 21-3 at the half. We saw the Falcons blow a 28-3 lead at halftime in a Super Bowl, but 21-3 in that game. And the Bears, they tried a lot of stuff. They went up for fourth downs early on. Nothing was really clicking. They struggled. And in the second half, Caleb Williams comes through with big throw after big throw. He was amazing. And Kelvin, I've been a believer the whole way through.
I believe. Sorry.
And I'm even more of a believer because of his wherewithal to not give up. Struggle. Like, it's easy to be like, we can't
just
do
not
this.
our night.
It's not right. We just can't do this. And that 4th and 8 play where he's rolling to his left, there's a guy grabbing his leg, and he throws into 4 defenders and hits the receiver on a dime. Might be one of the greatest throws I've seen. And I'm not trying to hyperbole or what. I'm just talking about for the moment, the season. That falls incomplete, season's over. That is what the throw was. And I don't know. And I know you've had questions about him. Other people have. We had that scout. Remember last year? He's a bust. Remember that?
Yeah.
We had him on.
See, that's crazy.
Daniel Kelly. We both argued with that.
Because I was a glass half full guy when his first season. Because, I kept saying Eberflus, not a good coach. When people were coming out his rookie season, I'm like, dude, he had a terrible coach. Ain't what we talked about. Lost him like 3 or 4 games that rookie season.
Yeah, Eberflus was terrible.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing, too. And there were people, let's not forget, the Justin Fields camp who hung signs up there,
that was a real thing.
who did not want Caleb, who was like, we're making a mistake, go draft somebody else, keep Justin Fields, whatever. Where are those people today? They cannot honestly see what they've seen from this guy and this team that refuses. I don't care what the score is. How do you not go into a game confident that you can win any game? You don't want to have to pull every game out, but I'm just saying it's that stuff that I'm really impressed by. But I'm going to say it. I'm a believer. I told you this earlier in the year. I was all the way in on Caleb. There was something about him, and that game just really solidified what I'm looking at. And the scary part is that this is his first year with Ben Johnson. You think he's done learning or growing? That's the scary. I know you do, but you get what I'm saying? This is year one. He's going to clean up a lot of stuff. They will get better together. Coming off a year like this, it doesn't matter. They can lose on Sunday or whatever, right? And if they win, oh my God. But you know what I'm saying. Like, you have something to build on 1 year together. That's all I'm going to say.
So I'm going to work backwards here. The reason why I said I hope you're wrong, but you're obviously right in that, Ben, because not only are you right about Caleb, this is Ben Johnson's first year with him, meaning, let me really see what he is, what he's got, what his talents are, his strengths, his weaknesses. And they're going to get better and better. Because the things that Ben Johnson, just having, he was with the Lions for so long, things that he loves, consistency and accuracy. And, Jared Goff is literally leading the league in completion percentage and all that. The scary part is, and this is where you and I, when we were having our conversations throughout the season, all I was saying was the scary thing about them was that room to improve with Caleb, because he'd be off schedule. He'd have the off-target throws. He'd have the incompletions. And he had it again the first half, and they look bad, and you're like, dang, what's going on? They got weapons everywhere. They had the number 2 rushing attack. Like, what is going on? I think a couple of things are going on. Their defense isn't great in and of itself.
That's a big part too.
They get turnovers. So if you just look at the numbers, they're not great just defensively as far as stopping the run and stopping the pass. But they were number 1, number 2 in turnovers. So they almost got a few. They got some balls that they got some strips, but it didn't bounce their way. I think the defense became great in the second half of saying, "Hey, we're gonna get you the ball back. You guys start making that Caleb magic happen." And he was able to do that. That throw you talk about, running full speed left. Being chased.
A guy on your ankle.
Throwing across your body in the 3 or 4 Packers and landing right there on the numbers. That's an all-time playoff throw. Period. I don't care who the person. That was an all-time throw for Caleb. No, that was an all-time throw, period, for the game and season on the line.
That's
amazing
the season.
Throw. And I do think that is what has made, again, him frustrating at times, because I can imagine if you're a OCD, like, buttoned up to the T guy like a Ben Johnson, you're like, you're that guy. Cut your hair now. I don't even know you anymore, Alex. Fox Sports Radio. It's the Odd Couple.
I just want to wash the bun. That's all.
You can wash all the buns.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I said bun, Rob G, singular.
Hey, don't let an S come between you and me now.
Don't let it. Yeah, I like them S's, boy. I tell you. It is the Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin.
Right.
On a Worship Wednesday. We got Sam Quinn, CBS Sports NBA reporter, coming up. Last call coming up as well.
When we named this Worship Wednesday, this was supposed to be about the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was.
But I think this Worship Wednesday is about Monty. You know, I just think.
Well, it's still worship, but they're not
worshiping the Lord right now.
Hey,
get
ready
before the update, Monty. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. All right. Real quick, check out the brand new YouTube channel per usual. At this point, you should already know. Be a part of the Odd Mob YouTubians. All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube, Odd Couple on FSR on YouTube. Just search that. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll appreciate it, and maybe Rob G will read more of your Monty fangirling stuff that you guys have gotten. All right, 877-99 on Fox, Rob. John Harbaugh, Tom Coughlin, Pete Carroll.
I'm saying run the other way.
You're saying run the other way, like he's Derrick Henry running from him. 877-99 on Fox.
That's right, and if the Giants hire him, they're going to fumble. I'm just saying. You said Derrick Henry.
I like that. I know, man. He actually had a great season. He was he finished second in rushing.
Yeah, he did.
All we talk about are the fumbles.
David in Virginia, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, David?
Hey, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all taking my call, and I enjoy the show.
Thank you, my man. We appreciate you.
All right. I was just going to say, with John Harbaugh going to the Giants, they got young talent on both sides of the ball. They basically went through their rebuild and got this talent. So he will arguably be the better coach out of the NFC, if you ask me. If he goes,
I'm just saying, are you ignoring what happened in Baltimore with all that talent? That's all I'm asking you, David.
No, I'm not. I'm not ignoring it. Like his years there were basically he had awesome talent as far as the roster is concerned and everything. But going to this, it's almost like a restart. It's like a reset for him, basically.
Yeah, it is. And he started with some nice pieces. That's what they said.
That's what they said about Pete Carroll too. You know, this will be a restart.
He'll go to the Raiders. They had nothing.
He go to the Raiders. He brought his quarterback. All that. Pete Carroll, go back and read the quotes. Rob G, he said what? We're going to be competitive right away. No rebuild.
And they did.
Okay, what? They
for
beat
the number one draft pick.
Yeah, okay.
They was competing.
Went toe-to-toe with the Jets.
Toe-to-toe with the Jets for that number one pick, and they won it.
But they did beat the Patriots to start the season, didn't they? I think they beat the Patriots.
Yeah. Patriots had some weird games early on. Like they even lost to the Steelers. They had like 5 turnovers and
something like that.
Had the nerve to still be in it.
All right,
who next?
Randy in New York. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. Where are you in New York, Randy?
Yo, I'm in Saratoga.
Saratoga, my man. Upstate New York. That's right. It's New York City, and the rest of the whole state is upstate New York.
Yo, Rob Parker, you're wrong.
All right, tell me why.
Harbaugh is the man. He's going to take the Giants to the promised land, I assure you.
Oh, my.
Did you watch the last 4 or 5 seasons with the Ravens?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I was supportive, but that was kind of crazy.
Yo, here's what I do know. He's got the young talent, like Kelvin says, and he's a Super Bowl champion. He's brought it all. Why do you discount and only count what he's done now and not count what he's done before?
Because that was 10 years ago. I'm just saying, at some point, it was been a long time, and he had more talent now. And I don't know how they didn't get to – forget about even winning. Mm-hmm. How they didn't get to a Super Bowl. Seriously, with the talent on that team, that's what bothers me. That's what worries me.
But I think for me, you're underselling – I need the cracks at it. You know I'm big on that. Meaning, get there.
18 double-digit loss in the fourth quarter.
That's why I said I think he can be the guy for 3-4 years, build it up, get it going, couple of playoff appearances, and then you see where you are from there. Assess where you are. But he can definitely get it going, build it up. I think so.
CJ in Austin, Texas. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, CJ?
So since this is Worship Wednesday, I'd like to thank God for blessing me in this great state.
Okay, man.
And since John's so bad and Lamar's so talented, why couldn't his talent overcome John's bad coaching? Because Brady overcame Bill.
Bill was a great defensive coordinator. Come on. John Harbaugh is not even he's not a play caller. He's not a defensive guy. He doesn't do anything.
To North Carolina. And you ain't Colin Cowherd either, so you're pretty lame yourself.
Oh, wait, how we get there?
Oh, so you ripping on me? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what. Dang, how do we get there?
Thanks, CJ. Appreciate it.
Dang, CJ was you must have said something to him years before, because that was he'd been holding on to that.
He's
one.
just mad. He's just mad.
I sit next to you all the time. that was the most unwarranted one.
Well, I didn't even say anything other than that, but I guess maybe it was his nephew or something or a relative.
And y'all actually agree with each other.
But maybe
that he don't like Bill Belichick and you don't really like Bill Belichick. How did that come? How he call you names and you always going at Bill and Tom?
It's all good. Maybe he's mad because he lives in Austin, Texas. I don't know. I'm
Shout
just saying.
Austin. Even though I've never been, but I always hear good things.
I have too. I've never been either.
I hear great things about Austin. Monty, you been to Austin?
How about Chili Tim in Atlanta? Our man, Chili.
I agree.
You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports
Kelvin,
Radio.
You wrong. Go ahead, Chili. Get it out, Chili.
Well, Kelvin, I will say this. I'm going to bring out a couple points. What's up, fellas?
How are you? You heard that guy trying to report me, man. What was that? What was that?
Yeah, he had enough of you.
I don't want to be Colin Cowherd. I'm good.
And he started out with thanking God, but he ended up acting like the devil.
Exactly.
Hey, Chili, you said he went full Peter cutting off ears?
Yeah, man. He was like, in the Garden of Gethsemane. But a couple things. And here's what I say about Harbaugh. If the reports are true, right, coming out of Baltimore, that Lamar and some of them went to him about, maybe changing, and he would not change. And he had that young talent in Zay Flowers and Likely and Lamar and like young guys on there, and he wouldn't listen. So, and Tom Coughlin was sort of like that too. He was stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
And
because as soon as Tom Coughlin stopped winning, they couldn't wait to run him out of there. You know what I mean? Because he was old school.
Yeah, those teams that won weren't like they were great. They just got hot in the playoffs.
Right. And so with Jackson Dart being kind of hard-headed as it is, Brian Daboll struggled with him trying to do. Do you think John Harbaugh can, and there's a lot of young guys on that team, and if he takes that same attitude to New York with Jackson Dart already being kind of stubborn and hard-headed, I don't know if that would be a good mix, and if so, I don't know. I just
now,
think
Chili, let me push back on that. Hold on, Chili, I'm pushing back because he and Lamar, by all accounts, had a very great relationship all those years. Now, again, it might have got soured the last year, and that happens in sports, that happens in friendships, that happens in life. But let's not act like they were not lock and step those first 6-7 years.
No, that's the one I'm talking about. The first 6 years, but I'm saying, Kelvin, once you get to a point and it wasn't working, like they kept, like Rob said, they kept falling short. So the players and Lamar actually they were seeing something. That's like, hey, we need to change something. Like we got to change. This is not working. So like what AJ Brown was saying, and eventually you don't get over the hump. And if he's not willing to, take and listen, and he's like, the reports were, I was hearing Stephen A. say, reports like, hey, I got this, I've done this before. And you're not willing, and those older coaches like Belichick and stuff, once you start getting to that point, then these young players are different, Kelvin. Look at the NIL. It's a different thing. Now, these guys
I don't disagree with that.
And you got to be able to adjust.
Because he running around with about $85,000, $100,000 on his neck, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Appreciate
you, Chili.
Thank you.
All right, on the way, Sam Quinn, CBS Sports NBA reporter
What's
right now. Monty Bellagio.
Before we get to Monty's update, we got a song for you, Monty. Here we go.
Oh, that is right. It makes sense, too, because YouTube's watching you.
Operator!
What you think? How we do?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad,
You
right?
see what I inspire out of you guys?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you, Alex, take it back. I rewinded.
You see what I inspire?
Can you imagine Jason Smith or Mike Harmon serenading you during the show?
No, but I will tell you, Jonas Knox serenades me with Bailamos from Enrique Iglesias. But it's Bolaños. Bolaños, let the update take you over, Bolaños.
Just don't let Jonas soak you. Just because he married a Latina, he ain't all a Latina. He
that
ain't all
sounded
that.
so gringo.
All right.
I like it. That's
Latina.
Don't you listen to Jonas because he married a Latina. Bolaños. Bailamos. You were trying to do both.
Don't trust the guy who paints on his beard, okay? That's all I'm saying.
So rude. rude. That's so rude. You may have just seen me react, fellas.
Yeah, what was that to?
I was watching college hoops, Ole Miss and number 21 Georgia in overtime. A Georgia player shooting 2 free throws missed the first one, tied it with the second one. Ole Miss had 10 seconds to either, maybe win, or they'd go to another overtime. And rookie Patton Pinkins on a quick putback as time expired, and Ole Miss won it. 97-95 against number 21 Georgia in overtime. That's what I was reacting to. Other college hoops scores right now at halftime. Number 13 Illinois is up on Northwestern 38-33. Halfway through the first half, Texas is up on number 10 Vanderbilt 27-22. Vanderbilt is undefeated. Also halfway through the first half, number 14 North Carolina is up on Stanford 27-15. When it comes to the NBA, down to the final minute, and the Raptors are leading the Pacers 115-101. Halfway through the third quarter, the Bulls are up on the Jazz at home 87-83. Just like the Nets and the Pelicans, New York is up. Well, Brooklyn is up 72-71, while the Cavaliers officially defeated the 76ers 133-107. Donovan Mitchell led the way for Cleveland with 35 points. Joel Embiid did have 20 points. He has officially reached 13,000 career points. Still to come, the Wizards and the Clippers. LA has ruled out Ivica Zubac. Also for the Nuggets, who are taking on the Mavericks. Tip-off is right now from Dallas. Good news for them because their star Nikola Jokic, who hyperextended his knee not long ago, has resumed on-court workouts. When it comes to baseball, today the Red Sox signed left-handed pitcher Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million deal. In the NFL, Texans wide receiver Nico Collins in concussion protocol was not seen at practice today. Houston does take on New England in the divisional round on Sunday. And of course, when it comes to, as you guys were talking about, John Harbaugh, the former Ravens head coach. He met in person today with the Giants, was there all day, but he is expected to meet with the Titans tomorrow, Thursday.
Giants, run the other way.
Run the other way. Why? Jackson Dart.
I'm down on
He's been out since week 1.
Just because of all
the failures. You're like
okay, but hold on. Let me
18 double-digit losses.
You know what? Sam Quinn is waiting. Otherwise, I would keep asking because you don't like Kyle, you don't like LaFleur, you don't like John, you don't like Tom, you don't like beans, greens, tomatoes, and who do you don't? Like, you don't like nobody.
I'm just sorry. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right, Sam.
We'll ask Sam
Monty.
about that. Thank you, Monty. Bolaños. I like that. All right. I can't stand you right now. Don't be living in my fault. So, as a matter of fact, I'm mad at you right now, Alex. Sam Quinn, our guest, CBS Sports NBA reporter, Sam Quinn, CBS on X. Give him a follow. Sam, what's going on? How are you?
What's happening?
Guys, I have had a weird night. A shelf just collapsed in my kitchen. I've spent the last hour vacuuming and sweeping. I am very excited for a break to talk about basketball.
All right, yeah, you got stuff going on. That's what you get for being a homeowner. It gets real. You know,
I'm a renter. I don't have to pay for this. Thankfully.
That's the best part,
Good
no
point.
doubt.
And let's talk some hoops. Me and Rob, we both agree on this. We don't agree on much, Sam. We're not liking the moves, the statements, the actions of Giannis the last, handful
I'm
of
out
months
on
to a year.
Giannis.
Yeah, and now booing his own home team.
Come on, man.
They deserved it. You're down 30, almost 40 points to an Anthony Edwards-less, Rudy Gobert-less Timberwolf team. You're struggling. You're not winning. You're not making deep playoff runs. You deserve to get booed, and it happens from time to time. What do you make of Giannis and just how he's been acting? Trade me, don't trade me. I didn't say it, but I did not say it. Booing the fans, enjoying being flirted with, all that stuff.
It seems to me like he's trying to get traded without asking for a trade, right? Like he doesn't want to be the villain in Milwaukee. He doesn't want to be the guy who betrayed the only franchise he ever knew and hurt the fans when even if he does go somewhere else, he's always going to be remembered as a Buck. It feels to me like there's sort of a staring contest going on here, sort of like between Portland and Milwaukee, or Portland and Damian Lillard a few years ago.
Oh yeah,
where it's like, hey, are you going to do it? Should I do it? No, I don't want to do it. You do it. And both sides are kind of looking at each other, waiting for the other to act. This team is unsalvageable. It is a mess. Can't get stops. It can't rebound. It turns the ball over too much. Never gets to the line. There is no trade out there that's going to make the Bucks anything remotely resembling a championship contender in the near future, but neither side wants to admit that, so we have to do this kind of kabuki theater where they pretend hey, I'm all in, but also I'm not happy, but you should go out and give up draft picks to make the team better, but I don't know, I haven't signed an extension yet, I could change my mind tomorrow. It's a mess all around. I think this should have ended with a trade 6 months ago. It hasn't yet. Neither side seems willing to admit that it's over. This partnership has run its course. So we're going to have to keep going through these messy, micro drama events like we did last night. And look, I don't blame those fans for booing. It's not a team worth cheering for right now.
Right. Let's go to the Lakers, LeBron, and what really bothered me was this patch. Adam Silver,
you are really upset about this patch.
It would be one thing if he was trying to smoke, and I would be cool with the patch. But what is this patch that only he's going to wear? If this was to celebrate his 23rd season, why didn't he start wearing it in October on opening night and make a big deal out of it? Where does this patch come from? Did the other players say they refused to wear it? That's why only LeBron's wearing it? It just seems really weird that a patch for one guy, I've never seen anything like it.
If you want to go down the conspiracy rabbit hole,
yes, I want to hear it.
Maybe he has decided recently that he's going to retire and has informed the league. I don't believe that's going to be the case. But if you're really looking for why are we doing this on the fly, that is a possible explanation. I don't believe that. I don't think LeBron is
I don't
retire
either.
after the year. This is really just kind of brazen capitalism, right? They're going to be able to sell these special edition jerseys. We have a million alternates now. We have the city editions every year.
I get Sam.
We have the
so
throwbacks.
why wasn't this thought about to
now?
start the season is the point. That's what I don't get.
I don't have a good answer for that
Okay.
unless you want to go down the conspiracy rabbit hole. So I'm not sure why they felt the need to wait until now. Maybe nobody thought of it until now. But it's going to be a little awkward if he plays year 24, year 25, and it's like, well, do we do this every year now? How far can we go?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Hey, he is Sam Quinn on with the Odd Couple on a Worship Wednesday. Rob and Kelvin. Let me ask you this, Sam. About a week and a half, Thunder lose a few games. Spurs beat them a handful of times. A couple other teams beat them. The sky's falling. Well, they're sitting here 34-7, and they're 8-2 in their last 10. Are they still? When is their last 4 in a row? Are they still unbeatable, or have people found their number? Or have they come down a little bit? Come down from earth, heaven a little bit for you? Come down to earth?
They're about where they were last year, right? I mean, the one kind of concern for me was that Jalen Williams didn't look good when he first came back. They've started winning again. That's less of an issue. But 34-7, they went 68-14 last year. That's the exact same pace. I think the net rating is still meaningfully better than it was last year. It's obviously the same group of players. Some of them have been better, like A.J. Mitchell wasn't really on the radar last year, been very, very good this year. They are still the favorites. But remember, they were the favorites last year. Denver took them to 7. Indiana took them to 7. Pacers might have won that series if Halliburton gotten hurt.
Yep.
Denver might have won their series if Porter had been healthy. So, I've never.
No, you took it too far. I'll give you the first one.
I'm with you, Sam. There's no way that it's automatic that they're going to win again. I don't care what the record is. They got challenged. That's all I'm saying. That it could have gone the other way. So I'm with you on that. I think we're making a bigger deal about it. One other thing about, I know we mentioned LeBron, but Rich Paul, his agent, and that podcast I never miss with Max Kellerman. Sam, I never miss that podcast. I never listen to it, so I never miss it. But anyway, an agent going out talking about trading the teammate of the player that you represent could ruffle some feathers. They walked it back today with another little podcast about it, that it was hypothetical. Do you think he got a call from the Lakers or somebody saying, dude, what are you doing?
I would imagine that, yes, there was some sort of reprimand. It's a very uncomfortable situation on all sides here. I think this is probably the first time in LeBron James' entire career in which he's not the star around which his entire organization orbits, where a few years ago, there was kind of nothing you could do if LeBron was sending out kind of mixed signals or if Rich was doing it on LeBron's behalf. The reality right now is that Austin Reeves is more important to the Los Angeles Lakers than LeBron James. LeBron has been playing better. I think a month ago, you could have said Austin is definitively the second best player on the team. Now I think that's a little bit harder with Austin having gotten hurt and LeBron starting to play better. But LeBron is 41, and I think this is probably his last year as a Laker. Austin Reeves might be there another decade. They have the Lakers have a good relationship with Austin's agency. Jake LaRavia shares an agency, AMR. I don't think the Lakers are thinking, Rich, you kind of don't have impunity here to say whatever you want anymore. Austin Reeves is just more important to us. So, like, if you really look at the relationship between the Lakers and Clutch Sports, obviously when they were winning the championship in 2020, it was golden. Half the team was represented by Clutch. It's kind of started to go down. There are fewer and fewer players on the team that are represented by Clutch. It's LeBron, Bronny, Jared Vanderbilt, who I think they would trade if they could.
I thought you said players. You mentioned Bronny. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop it. Bronny's a player.
Sam, is he going to if LeBron's not on the team, is Bronny on the Lakers next year?
I would imagine that Bronny will be wherever LeBron is, and if LeBron is retired, I don't know what that means for Bronny. I'll say this. Something that has quietly been a pretty significant part of this season for the Lakers has been the absence of Jordan Goodwin, who has been balling out for the Suns, has been so good as a two-way wing. He was on the Lakers last year, and they had him on the roster on a non-guaranteed deal. They had to waive him in the offseason to create the space to sign Marcus Smart. Another way they could have potentially created that space would have been trading Bronny James. And I think the reality was, given the relationship with Clutch and how tenuous things were with LeBron, they probably didn't think that they could do that. So instead of waiving somebody who just doesn't really play, they had to get rid of somebody who's a good player who they would love
crazy.
to have.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I liked him.
You're talking about effort and hustle. Jordan Goodwin is that in a nutshell, and they don't have it.
Crazy.
I think in part because they have to have Bronny on the team.
Yeah, he looked good, and he can make some shots, and was out there like you mentioned, giving max effort. Hey, Sam, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
I think I'd rather have a roll of Bronny paper towels. I'm just saying.
Stop it.
Anytime. Thanks,
all right,
no
thanks,
doubt.
Sam. Appreciate it.
All right,
Bronny,
on the way.
is that what it is?
Bronny. I like what you did. I like what you did. No, you did it right.
I'm always working hard for your entertainment dollar.
You are. You got like a little cup. You can leave a tip. Just put your Arizona tea up there.
If I could just do it, know.
Can they tip us on YouTube? Don't they do that on like social media? Tip coins or something?
Yeah, just a tip.
Just a tip?
Yeah. What?
Last call coming up next. It is the odd couple. Rob G gets jabbed, but he's actually like working out. I can't keep up with what he's doing in there. Elijah, put the camera on Rob G.
Everything but work. Just unbelievable. What a life he's got.
What is this guy doing?
Look at that.
You do look svelte. That's some bull crap. You about to make me.
Get it, Rob G.
Go,
Get
Rob
it.
G.
Go.
Rob G. P90X or whatever you're doing in there. I don't know.
He's doing the Sean T right now.
Oh,
Insanity.
He does have a crush on Sean T.
Oh, of course.
He does. Look at it. It's the odd couple. Fox Sports Radio. To the Eagles. I was tired of this team that you couldn't make sense of all year. Jalen Hurts isn't passing all the time. Well, maybe that's because Saquon Barkley's going crazy and doing historic things. And nope, that's not the case. They're not passing the ball. They're not running the ball. A.J. Brown's complaining every time every time they lose. Then they throw the ball. You and I sat up here talking about it. 100 and some receptions, 2 touchdowns, and they lose. So it's all season long. They're getting into it. They hate each other. No, we're fine. No, we're not. It makes no sense. I don't even know how they were that good. So credit them for being this good throughout the season and winning some close games. For instance, even out here, how they beat the Rams, blocking some field goals. They just didn't look good as a team routinely. And there was always something off. And there was no identifying factor. Nick Sirianni, you look at this team, you don't know his hands are like what he's good at, what they do well. And
they get to the Super Bowl is what they do well.
No, I credit them.
Like that's the thing that I just can't get with. People can dismantle them and try to tear it all down, and that they don't know what they're doing or what. They got to the Super Bowl twice.
They did.
And Jalen Hurts, you could say whatever you want. Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. He did. Go look at the numbers.
Why, folks? Why are you bringing that up?
No, because
we're talking about against the 49ers.
No, because people are trying to dismantle and discredit what they've done. You know how many teams would die to have been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years?
Boy, I tell you
That's
what.
all I'm saying.
I ain't trying to hear that. I'm talking about this season where they looked awful. So many games, including games they won, and you couldn't
still
make
with a
sense
number
of what
3
they were.
seed, weren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
And they got beat by, as you mentioned, Brock Purdy, who you never want to put some respect on his name, by a triage. They called my phone and asked me that I want to go play wide receiver.
You weren't even saying this when they had 1st and 10 at the 20. I'm just, to be honest.
Okay.
First and 10 at the 20 with a minute and a half to go. They looked like they were right in position to win. Now, they didn't get it done, and then you could pile on, but they were right there. They weren't bowled over. They couldn't. They just couldn't make those plays, those throws. And A.J. Brown was a big baby and cried all year.
There's a whole bunch on that.
There were a couple missed drops by him.
No. Say it with your chest.
Right.
You cannot complain all season long.
And then the ball
every
comes
other
to you.
game, you got something to say. You got the book out. You complain about this. You're going on live Twitch talking smack. You're doing this. You're getting into it with your quarterback, getting into it with your coach. I'm not going to say this. And then key moments in a game to save your season and try to go back-to-back champions, you drop
I didn't have them going back
passes.
to the Super Bowl, but I get what you're saying. Right?
Critical passes, Rob. Boom, right there. Jalen Hurts might not be the return of Joe Montana, but he put that right there where you want it.
You got to make that
catch. And you got to make that catch. And he dropped it. We got Houshmandzadeh coming up a little bit later. I know he'll have something to say about that. But to me, this whole season, I just didn't like it. I didn't know. Again, they didn't run the ball. They got Saquon Barkley coming off. Could have been the all-time leading rusher. Chose not to, but a historic season. It's not as if they gave up on that because they were passing all the time.
But I don't think that they have, like, let's be honest, last year when they won the Super Bowl, and I told you that, I expected them to beat the Chiefs. They had the best offensive and defensive line.
Oh, they were grown men. No, they were grown men.
They didn't have that anymore. Like, I'm dead serious.
But they did. They did at times. You know what they were like?
Not what they had their Super Bowl season.
You know what they were like? We didn't
bad.
get to see the full season of this team I'm about to reference because their star, Lamar, in and out. They were very, very much like the Ravens, where every game something wouldn't be off. Like, oh, we can't pass the ball. We can't do anything. Jalen Hurts looked bad. Or last game, Jalen Hurts balling out. A.J. Brown's got 100-something yards, but the defense is letting up, or they can't rush it. Saquon's running around with 40 yards, and they just or they don't close out a game well, or they by the hair on the chin, they win this one. They were just a weird team. It kind of reminded me of the Ravens, where you're like, okay, I put up 40 points and you lose. Or the defense is balling, but
40
Lamar's
points
off.
on the road.
Right.
I mean,
and your defense playing great now the last few weeks, but now Lamar's off a little bit. And now this is going great. Did you forget you got Derrick Henry back there? Okay, Derrick Henry's going crazy, but he fumbled. Like, it was always something, and the Eagles were like that. To their credit, they won a handful more of those closer games, and hence why they got the record they got.
Right.
But I just think this wouldn't have made sense for me, Rob, had they made it all the way to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl again. Not saying they had to win it, but just I'd have been like, dude, they weren't a good team. Everywhere you walk away, every week you walked away like, who's mad at who? Who's arguing? Is Sirianni mad at this player?
Yeah,
Is this player mad at him?
I've seen teams like that. I mean, and I don't want to go too far back, but the Yankees won back-to-back World Series. They fought all the time. The manager, Reggie Jackson.
Billy Martin.
Billy Martin. I'm just saying, like, sometimes that kind of chaos when you have the players. Now, when you're not making the same plays, and you're right, Saquon wasn't the same runner, and a lot of different things.
Did he decline, or is it just, like, what changed for them? The Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Worship Wednesday. Shout out to DJ Ali Alex.
Elijah, put the camera on Rob. Oh, God, this fettuccine.
Yeah, put the camera on. Yo, you keeping lean cuisine or what is it, Maria Calendar?
It's so good.
Is it really, though?
Oh, God. And you know what, Alex? It was on sale.
$188. What was it?
No, if you buy 5, 77 cents a box.
Oh, God.
That just cannot be healthy.
So I got 20.
Hey, 77 cents each.
The sodium got to be crazy, Alex.
I drop in a couple of shrimp. I rub it around, and it's
whoa.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo!
Mix it around.
Oh, yeah.
In the sauce. So good.
Don't get lost in the sauce.
You're so routine. For those on YouTube, you catch a little bit of it. He eats on the hour. Like, you are ready. Like, at 4:15, you have your
spaghetti ready or whatever the pasta is. And then you'll have your baked chicken that's single-handedly keeping Ralph's in business that you buy from them. Then you'll have your pasta here. And the whole entire show, I might have a coffee, and that's it. And you always say, why don't you eat?
You should eat.
I don't know, man.
It's late.
But you're going to eat again, too.
I'm going to have dinner when I get home.
That's my point. How do you do your machine, dude?
He's just like eating these W's. That's why he's in here.
Yeah, listen, I got to give him credit. I give credit when it's due.
By the
way, for over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they are, even if you have a tire around you right now like Rob. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection.
Wow.
I can only say this because you're about to lose it in like 2 months, and I'm going to be mad.
After the Super Bowl.
After the Super Bowl. With convenient installation options like mobile tire installation, TireRack.com, it is the way tire buying should be. It is now time for Last Call. That is it. Rob G, who's doing workouts.
If you had a take
Put my
and
weight
couldn't
down.
get in all show, here's your chance. Your call's important to us. Call us at 877-99 on Fox. Hurry up. Rob and Kelvin got to get out of here.
We do, actually.
Here we go.
Who we got?
Where's the you got the other one, the open? That's it? Go here?
This is the last call.
Last call time on the odd call.
All right, here we go.
Who we got?
Trey.
What? That's what happened when you eat fettuccine right before you start talking.
Man. Trey in Texas, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Trey? You are the last call.
I think it's a noodle right there.
Well, okay.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We're
What
doing
up, Trey?
good.
Good,
How
man.
are you?
Good, man.
What you
Good.
got?
Trey, get to talking.
Hey. Oh, God, man. Don't be feeding Rob Parker pancakes on Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Trey, what are you saying, Trey?
Trey be listening. Trey be listening. He knows.
Hey, Trey, that was pretty good though.
That was. Oh God.
What'd you say? Let me hear you. Oh God. Oh
God.
That's pretty funny, Trey.
Do I sound like an old Jewish woman? What do I sound
Listen,
like?
if the shoe fits.
That's how you sound.
Oh God.
If the shoe fits.
Alex, do I sound like an old Jewish woman?
Well, do you want me to be honest or brutally honest?
Yes, be brutally honest.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you said, you told me who you were hanging around growing up.
I just wish you would walk in and be like, "What's up, Boobala? How are you?"
Boobala, that's what I call Monty.
You call Monty and
Boobala.
What's our
Hey, yo!
Alice out there in Pittsburgh, too.
Alice in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Alice is my Boobala.
Yeah.
How's she doing after the loss, by the way?
Yeah,
She
we
okay?
haven't heard from her.
Really?
And Alice, by the way, when you do call in about it, don't be trying to come back now like, oh, I knew this wasn't going to work out, and I knew this was going to be a waste of a season. I've been trying to tell you.
Alice, you don't have nothing to hold. They won the division. They won 10 games. I won
Joe
a pair.
Burless,
I
Lamar
won
in and out
wings.
division. You
I'm
did
good.
win wings.
I'm very, very happy
She
about
ain't good,
it.
though. Yeah, you are. She's not.
It's okay.
Another miserable year.
And now Mike Tomlinson. We'll hear from Alice
We
and
will
stuff.
hear from Alice.
Yeah.
She's been working lately.
I don't know.
He just wanted to call and tell you, oh, God.
But I do, oh, God. No, really. Alex, Rob G.
What?
Oh, boy.
No, it's nothing bad. No, I just want to say.
Oh, boy.
There's times when I just stop, pinch myself, and say, man, I can't believe I'm doing this radio show with all these great people.
Where is this going?
Elijah, Monty,
Never heard of him.
That other guy.
I was waiting on that.
Kevin!
No, he's talking about Steve.
Yeah. Oh, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Steve.
But I'm thankful.
Is it?
As I start to reflect, because you get older in life, you know what I mean? I just had a big birthday, and the clock is ticking, and you start to go, look around. And
Where's
I'm
this going?
fortunate. I feel so good to be alive and be around people that I care about, I respect, I love.
Is this a new year, new you?
And Rob G, just for you, there could be an announcement tomorrow. I'm just saying. Rob G's already sick.
trying to
He's
think.
sick to his stomach.
What could
wow!
this be, Rob G?
Look,
Announcement.
Rob G is just for Rob G. He's sick
An
to his
announcement
stomach.
Just for, so
Can
that
I
might
take a
be
guess?
MLB bro or something.
Don't say
Can I
it,
take a
Alex.
guess?
Don't,
Tell me in my
don't
ear,
say it
Alex.
on the air. Don't say it.
Oh, that is so funny. I knew it. I knew this could have been about us. I knew. I said, there's no way this man just took a minute and a half to talk about us, Monty. I knew it wasn't about us.
Stay tuned tomorrow.
Aren't you supposed to not know until the phone rings?
No, it's going to be dropped tomorrow. The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?